Hey family, Morgan the DM here. Had some more technical difficulties. I forgot to put the microphone on the right setting, so some of us are going to be very quiet, especially me. But if you listen carefully, you'll be able to hear us. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this episode of Campaigns and Concoctions.
Welcome to Campaigns and Concoctions. We are a bunch of murky malcontents who drink and play Dungeons & Dragons. I'm Morgan the DM, and I want to thank everybody here for joining us on this journey of cooperative storytelling. If you want to join us for in a more real-time setting, you can always log on to our Instagram and check us out at Campaign Concoctions Pod, where you will find a link in the bio that will link to all of our important interweb things, like the Discord server, where you can find us if people want to know if they don't like your favorite podcatcher, all those things, so we hope to see you there. I don't think we have anything, but is there anything that anyone's got that they want to share before we roll into recap and all that stuff? We haven't got there yet, that's part of it, don't worry. I know what I'm doing. Does anyone have anything they want to share with the family? No. Alright, what are our cocktails this evening?
Matt found a delicious cocktail at what restaurant?
Smokin' Fins.
Smokin' Fins had a mezcal Negroni, and Matt said it was delicious, so we made it for the first time tonight, and he was not wrong. It is super fantastic. It's an equal parts drink, just like a normal Negroni. It involves mezcal, sweet vermouth, and Campari, plus it's got 3 dashes of orange bitters, and we did an orange twist, and what's the phrase, John?
Expressed.
You gotta squeeze it,
rub it,
twist it, drop it in.
I thought we were supposed to rub it around the rim.
Oh, rub it around the rim.
Ah, see, that's the part we were forgetting.
Squeeze it, rub it around the rim.
All right.
Twist it, drop it in.
Bop it.
I was there too. Either way, this is super delicious. If you don't like Negronis, you should try this because it's fantastic.
It's better than a regular Negroni for sure.
And I think, and maybe not that one, but the other two I think are experiments that we're still working out.
It's down now.
This one's down?
Yeah,
so Nate, why don't you explain what that one is?
So it's the Earl Grey Gimlet, and so there's 2 ounces of Juniper Jones Earl Grey Gin, which Family Jones is a fantastic distillery in our area, with 1 ounce of honey syrup and then ½ an ounce of lemon juice in it, shaken over ice and then strained, usually into a frozen glass or over a large sphere this time. But it's a really good floral but not too floral drink.
Alright.
And then this one right here is a rye flop. So it was 2 ounces of Family Jones rye, the Atticus Jones, ½ ounce of Benedictine, a ½ ounce of Montenegro, 3/4 ounce lemon juice, and a whole ass egg because I fucked up and the yolk slipped in along with the whites, and it still came out tasting pretty damn good. I also used some Old Forester smoked cinnamon bitters, and then garnished with a beautiful edible flower and some streaks of bitters. I used some the smoked cinnamon bitters, some Angostura aromatic, and some Peychaud's to give myself some nice colors in there. Served up in a martini glass. Double strained, of course.
And as always, family, you can you will find these in the Discord server under, I believe it's the General Cocktail. What is it? Here we go. Yeah, General Cocktail Craft and Session Drink Recipe Cards is where we'll post some stuff. Hopefully, when you're hearing this, you will have seen some of these pictures already in the Discord server. But please share this stuff with your friends. As always, try them. You never know what you're going to like until you try it. You may hate it, and that's okay too. But the last time we met our courageous adventurers had done a little bit of research in the artifact room and personal library of Hubert Saint-Just, where they found a few items that were very helpful on their next adventure, including a key to open the door that had flustered them on their first trip down the tunnels. After reading some books and exploring a few more items, purchasing some things beforehand, they went back down to the tunnels. They opened the door to find a long tunnel with 16 doors that opened to possible portals that opened into the outer planes. And then a little bit more exploration brought them to see one of these portals. And a scattered, distorted message that was recorded through a technology that no one seems to understand. And that's where we left off last time. Tunnels are still lit. Elle and Scald are in the observation room still. The other four of you are out in the hallway. What would y'all like to do?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but the tracks didn't lead into any of the doors. They just continued leading down.
Down to the end, which Scald would have seen, there's a door that matches the one that you guys came in, but it's ajar and opened. That was something I did forget to mention last session.
I should have packed up all of my rope and pitons and stuff, not pitons. Pitons, and at that point, since we're waiting on them, I'm going to at least go back into the other room, and all of these faces are great as they're trying the drink John made.
Curtis, you gotta...
Curtis, you got a little bit of my foam on your mustache.
Yeah.
Do you need me to trim that shit for you?
No. Oh, I got it.
You see how this looks here? Clean it up, man. You won't get the foam in there. Unless you're saving it for later, then we're good. Okay.
Wax. Anyways, I'm
I'm
gonna go back in the room to make sure that Elle's not poking things that he shouldn't be, or that he hasn't been eaten by something that he poked previously.
As you walk in, you watch as Scald and Elle are very cautiously exiting the observation room. There was, if I remember, one of the very
I am
last
making
things,
sure to touch nothing.
one of the last things that was said was Elle saying, "We should not touch anything."
Yeah. And Scald walks out of there with his hands almost daintily up.
The T-Rex walk.
Yeah, little T-Rex arms. Just
So the Morgan
trying to
T-Rex arm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's like sliding through the doorway that is significantly large enough for him to get through, just in case he brushes something.
Mm-hmm. I would ask questions, but I just assume that's normal. We gonna follow the tracks?
Do we have time to see if there's any more of these anywhere?
How about we do that on the way back? You organics seem to think eating hearts are useful.
Oh, we are getting paid more for survivors. Okay. Then I'll drop the disc in my bag and head back out into the hallway.
The bag of holding?
Yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure where stuff is.
So you can take it from me.
I'm pretty sure that Dustin's smart enough not to do it, but sometimes there are some ramifications when you
put
shove
things in a bag of
certain things into a bag of holding. And in my personal games, there's larger consequences than what the rules state.
Maybe that's how the continent got exploded.
I have theories about this continent. So many theories.
So you shouldn't just single you out. You know where the tracks are going. Now we all know where the tracks are going. Screw it. I'm gonna lead this time. I'm gonna start walking towards the other end.
Okay.
Okay, I'll follow.
I'll go right after Sark.
So we'll go Sark, and then Patrice.
I'll go third.
Nope.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll follow SOA.
Then I'll be between either way.
Sure. Okay, so we've got Sark, Patrice, SOA, L, Sid, and then Scald. Unless... Is that the way that... Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I was looking backwards. That's Scald.
Let's go.
Yeah, so... Sid and then Scald, yep. Okay. As the six of you come to this door, it is the same massive door that had barred your entrance into this area. However, this one is askew. It is wide open. As you enter in, as you step across the threshold, the same blue lights open up, and you notice that there are two side doors.
Do the tracks lead to either door?
No. If you want to check that out, go ahead and roll. So whoever is doing that is a survival check for me, please.
I'm letting someone else do it. I'm keeping my eyes forward.
Haven, guide your sails.
Oh, I need it. That's good.
13.
Dirty 20.
You get to roll a d4. If you
But you're not there. You would give it to...
I thought we had come together.
We're just kind of...
So.
Is it cool? Yeah, that's fine.
I haven't asked him yet.
Her?
Yeah, correct. I haven't asked her yet.
So the tracks lead straight ahead to another door. Something's odd about this door.
This one's straight ahead. It's not a
straight
side
ahead.
door.
No, the side doors look very similar to
where
the,
we were,
to the ones,
yeah.
but they are thicker,
Okay.
and it appears that the locking mechanisms are stronger. They're open as well.
Okay.
So.
Can I look in those doors?
Sure. Go ahead and make a... Are you just peeking, or are you taking a deep dive?
I'm just gonna basically just making sure nothing's gonna sneak in.
Make
sneak
a,
up behind us.
perception check.
I will go look at the door that's indicated to where the tracks went.
Okay.
Fairly, involved.
Investigation for you.
Perception 17.
So this is it looks like it's a bunker. It's pretty long and wide. There's some bunk beds that are in there. There's what appears to be maybe something close to a kitchen, some other storage areas, but it looks like this room has been set aside for some sort of storage of sentient beings after a catastrophe. Excuse me.
I got a 9.
This door doesn't look like it's part of. It was built after this. It's not built by the same people who constructed these hallways.
Is the door with the tracks leading to it? Is it locked?
Want to try it?
I'll try it.
It is not locked. The door opens, and it does seem that it is well maintained. That the hinges are oiled. It doesn't make a sound as it slowly slides away from you. Hinges on the left-hand side. It opens up away to what.
Do we
looks,
have a rough scale of the size of this door? Is it 8 feet
This
wide?
is
10 feet
this
tall?
is an average door.
Average door.
It's
Yes,
an
sir.
average door.
Not a sir.
No, your wife's a sir.
My wife's a sir.
Sorry, family, that's an inside joke. His wife did something that would require her to be a sir in some context. She would actually have been a ma'am, but we always called them sirs. So
I'm just going to keep track of how many times Curtis says it this week.
It's a common
put up a
phrase I
count.
use all the time.
We'll put up a count.
And when I'm doing it for Morgan, it's out of place, and I have to apologize every time.
It's fine. I'm just I know that happened a bunch less.
So the locking mechanisms look sturdier, heavier, but not different in design.
they're not different in design. They're just sturdier and heavier. right? So all of the locking mechanisms have been pretty simple. They're very complex,
Right.
but they are the same basic designs.
What does this door open to? Is it a hallway? Is it a room?
It opens into a carved cavern of stone.
Carved though, not natural.
It's not natural.
All right. Interesting.
Does it look carved like the other areas that are carved, where like everything is perfectly straight, or does it seem more?
Well, see, the tunnels this long tunnel that y'all found is not carved; it is constructed.
Interesting.
Because everything there is stone. Because remember, the stone of the tunnels are not native to the region.
Right.
That's right.
So it's not carved out.
It's not carved out. It's constructed.
There was a hole cut, and then they constructed hallways down it.
I mean, that's
Or
one
they
way.
built it on the surface, and then the surface got
Yeah,
bigger.
sure. Yeah. Either way, this was a constructed thing, and now we're in a place where it's a
something
carved
is hewn.
thing. Yeah.
They didn't do the next possible step.
Right. Potentially of putting the stone walls and everything in there.
If it was hewn before... Anyways, moving on.
We are such nerds of so many different topics.
I'm going to look at you.
Who's you?
SOA.
Ha!
Flash 10. Quiet. And I'm going to stealth ahead and drop my goggles on.
Okay. Actually, the blue light does bleed through a little bit, but also as you look forward, you can see that there are a few of like a wood brace that has been built that has lanterns that are lit, regular flame lanterns. So it does. It's putting off dim light that you can be able to see in.
I'm still going to drop my goggles. It gives me farther range and dim light.
Are we still in the same marching order?
Oh,
I'm assuming so, because SOA and I were the only ones who stacked on the door. Everyone else was kind of... Well, two of you were investigating side doors.
So I'll give a 10 count, and then I'll stealthily follow Skald into the
Stealth checks.
Sark.
Are you in
My
dim
bad.
light?
Yeah, I believe I'm in dim light. Is that correct?
Once you cross the threshold, you are.
I'm going to move up next to L. So that I'm like... Yeah, like
So you
a
have
step in
advantage.
front of L.
I got a +4 on top of.
Oh, that's what it
yeah.
is. Yeah, that's what it is.
I just pulled it up because I can't remember.
I remember it was something.
I'd be like one step ahead of and to the right of him
24?
because he stays in the middle.
15 by rolling an 8.
Oh, we're gonna have some fun.
This is the stealthiest party ever.
Yeah, because we
That
have
I've
no,
ever had.
we have
That I've
no nobody wears heavy armor.
I'm not causing disadvantage on stealth for the first time in a long time.
It's true.
Yeah.
Ever?
No, Yuri was.
Oh yeah, Yuri.
Yeah.
Yuri was a
Yuri
sneaky
was the
little fucker.
stealthiest character I've ever played.
Alright.
Yeah.
Stealth moving half speed. I still move faster than everyone else. I almost move as fast as him walking.
All right.
So the four of you turn around and you watch as Sark moves very, very quietly, and very dexterous for this big, bulky, mechanical creature. And then you watch as SOA seems to blur.
I think he tiptoes like a cartoon villain.
No,
Straight up and down.
nope, I don't like that.
I'm too much of an acrobat for that to work.
Right.
Plus, when you have as much weight in weird places as I do, you don't put one pinpoint to fall over.
Well, that's why it's got that like when they do it in the cartoon, they ding 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 on the keyboard on the keys.
But you watch as those of you who are watching watch as kind of as SOA, her form begins to blur, and shadows seem to wrap around. You've seen this,
Yeah.
but this is much more a concentrated effect.
Yeah,
and it becomes, even for those of you who know who and what she is, it becomes very difficult for you to see her. So, how far are y'all moving?
Patrice's jaw drops.
So it just opens up into a bigger cavern.
It's probably about the same width as the main tunnel that you guys just came out of, but it's not consistently. It fluctuates a little bit, but somewhere between 30 to 40 feet.
Okay.
Bubbles are getting to me today.
The bubbles.
I'll probably move about 60 feet up
Okay.
and just like wait. Just kind of keep an eye out on what's moving around.
And make a perception check for me, please.
Dirty 20.
You don't see anything moving. It doesn't look like there's a lot of things here that are of an inherent risk to you. But if you look up about, you see what's your range with your goggles?
60?
60 feet.
Yeah, I think it's 60.
Right at the edge of your vision, because that was a really good roll. You see what looks maybe to be two cutouts on the other side of the tunnel. The tunnel continues forward, but it looks like maybe there's two cutouts.
Can I continue to follow the tracks here in the tunnel?
Sure. Survival, please.
It's a 11.
There's not a lot of options here, but it does continue straight. And then when you get to where Sark is, still continue straight.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna jump a little bit. And you're really good.
So are you.
And then I'm gonna turn around and stage whisper back to where we came. Ow! Because I can't whistle since I can't play the flute.
Gotta have blitz.
Oh, that would help.
Yeah. Al would have held at the door until he heard something.
Okay. What's your passive?
I don't like that.
No, this is just to hear.
Passive is 11.
I'd say you'd actively. So give me a regular perception check, just in case. Probably actively listening.
14.
You kind of hear that little. It's very very quiet, kind of that, So.
And then as soon as I hear that, I'll start walking through the room.
So we're gonna go.
Yeah, and then I'll follow.
I'll nudge
Is-
Skald, who's next to me.
I'll
Skeld
be
is gonna
walking
stay
just ahead of him
slightly
the
ahead of
entire
him.
time. Yep.
I'll take up rear right now.
And I'll
You can walk like that.
yeah, that works.
Kind of side by
Abreast.
side. A little bit of a modified wedge there.
Yeah.
How are you? The four of you moving?
I think pretty quietly.
Trying to go stealthily.
Yeah, for
Stealth
sure.
checks, please. Zach.
Oh, minus 1, 12. 12 for me.
18.
Okay.
21.
Okay.
13. Sorry, 12. 12. I can't math.
I don't math, so the fact that I play a math rock game is
I know.
Yeah, why do we do this to ourselves?
It's
So weird.
really fun.
It is very fun.
It is
very
fun.
Because
It
it's
is
really a
fun.
storytelling game more than anything, and we all love stories.
So the four of you move back up.
That's a good excuse to drink.
It's a very good excuse to drink. the four of you match up with, easily to see Sark, but it's disturbing, that kind of first image of SOA, as once she turns around and you recognize who it is, but it's like it's really unnatural how the shadows just seem to warp around her.
Patrice starts pointing at the two side doors.
Well, did anyone point them out?
I would as soon as I walked
Okay.
up, be like, "There's look, point at it, 2 doors ahead."
I put my hands up, asking kind of a question like, "What now?" But I don't say anything.
I think we keep following the tracks.
Yeah. Like, they're in the lead.
You two watch the doors.
Okay.
We'll take that. And so I will begin
I'll
moving
take-
quietly again.
Yep, I'll move to the right door.
What was everyone's passive perception? Yours was 12? 11.
11.
16.
It's 10 plus
10 plus your perception.
13.
14.
12.
Yeah.
Well, no, 11. Sorry.
He's got
You
double.
got double
14.
proficiency.
Yeah. So, yeah, should be 14.
Yeah.
10 plus 4. Yeah.
16 and 14 of the
I
high.
actually did change it. I was questioning if I changed it.
Okay. As the party moves up close to these doors, Sark, you hear what sounds like pebbles shifting.
Is it coming from both doors or one door?
Make a perception check. Oh,
Wow.
22.
it's coming from both doors.
Holy shit.
I will reach where I assume SOA is to pat, and then like, where are the tracks?
Where the
Make
tracks
make a
leading?
survival check.
Oh, you
12.
All you can see is the ones that are continuing to go forward. So is this? Let's get us kind of set up real quick.
Yeah.
Before, please place.
So I think we're here. They're catching up.
We're guarding. Where's the doors
John
at?
was on the
We were
right-ish.
watching
Yeah,
the doors.
The doors would be.
I was
over.
not in the back.
You get.
Oh, the side doors are way up there?
He was in the back.
They were 60 feet ahead of you guys.
Yeah.
We were assuming wedgie.
Yeah.
Wedginess.
We'll do this since
Alright.
it's about too wide,
That
but you
sounds
guys
good.
are catching up to us.
Okay.
We're at the doors currently.
Yeah.
Like I would have stopped hearing it and stopped to figure it out.
Because you rolled so well.
You did such a good job painting my mini. Thank you very much.
You turn
He's gonna be
on one side and you see two kind of lizard-esque creatures, or one coming at you and one coming at you.
It's got all Jurassic Park up in here.
Right? Those are Velociraptors, folks.
So you don't get this one. So 9's gonna miss you, and for you, I hit some other dice. Let's do it again. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 still hits.
Right?
For now.
So you take 3 points of piercing damage, and if everyone would please roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
I need a quick map. I'm not gonna pull out one of mine. I saw one here.
Oh.
That's gonna be enough right there.
Oh,
I was like, I was
nice.
just gonna do some work.
Fuck. Yeah.
I just need it
I don't remember how you fold.
right there.
That works.
Perfect.
That was not
Go back to me.
Oh boy.
What'd you get, a 2?
Do you need some
5.
for the wipe?
Gotcha.
Total of 5 or you rolled a 5?
total of 5.
Okay.
So that actually kind of works.
Anyone over 20?
22?
Nice.
You're done for the night, by the way.
Yes, is this correct?
Sure.
Yeah. Looks
Close
good.
enough.
15 to 20.
I am 23.
Oh. Oh. So you're over 20.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry.
Um, 15 to 20, no one. 10 to 15.
Wow.
Oh boy. Small gap.
Yeah.
5 to 10. 9 is Patrice.
I got 5.
5.
Oh, you have a negative?
This makes me sad. I need to get this rebound so bad.
Oh, dude, I'm sorry.
Boy.
Is it
Well-
the DM's guide?
It is. No, this is the monster manual.
Oh, okay.
So my monster manual was actually a gift from Nate. He was very kind when he got a new one to give me his, and I have used it so much that almost the entirety of the book has popped off its binding. It's really clean though. It's like a really clean break. So
Okay.
It smells nice.
Y'all missed Curtis nose diving into my monster
He's
manual.
he's
It's the
role
most
playing
important thing
Patrice.
about books.
Oh,
Books
SOA.
smell
Does
good.
smell.
They do.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't care about the words in here.
Yeah,
I'm just here to
I'm here
smell
for the
it.
scent.
What?
Yeah,
Go to
dude.
Barnes and Nobles.
Can I rub it on my
Smell.
neck?
You haven't lived until
Use
you walked
bookstores.
into a special collection that has books that are over 300 years old.
Oh yeah.
And you just and it the climate control and this that moldy must of like vellum and parchment hits you. I was hard the whole time. Thank God the archivist was a dude.
It's amazing.
Last week it's like, yeah, roll everything above a 17. This week it's like, I'm done working.
All right.
It's like that's normal, Morgan.
Giving up on it.
Well, I just didn't want to.
Sick.
It's a very rare place where where there's only two men in a library setting, and we're both librarians. So it was very fortunate that day. What's our initiative orders?
23 is Scald.
Okay.
22 is SOA. Big break. 11 is Sark. 9 is Patrice. 5 is L. 4 is Sid. At least we know after the initial part there's a big stack of us.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's John, me, dinosaurs.
So what gives you that idea? So
You
that's
go to
almost
5.
like there's a 10-point gap in between the
11.
It's more like 11.
Right.
Okay, so the 23. Scald, you're up first. You just watched as two lizardy creatures. They're like lizard dogs.
Okay. I'm gonna move up behind the
No
one
hands?
that lunged at SOA. That's not me. That's me. Yeah.
No, okay. So let me give you, it's here. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So wall here. Do we have a...
I don't have
that's all
my
right.
driver is marked as
So
well.
right here is the walls,
Okay.
and then this is the door right here. So you could probably get to there if you want.
Yeah, I want to get behind it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care if I'm blocking the doorway.
No, I just want to make
Yeah.
sure that
Yeah.
it's established.
Yeah.
Where
I'm trying to
things
get
are at.
behind it. Yeah. And I'm going to swing at it, and I would assume that I get advantage.
Yes, you would.
Awesome.
So we can post on the Discord.
Flanking.
Oh,
Well, I got a nat 1 and a 15.
15 hits.
All right. Thank God. Thank God for flanking. That's going to be 10 damage, 10 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then, I don't think I have any bonus action. That's a reaction. Oh, yeah, but I'm not going to use that right now. Yeah, that's it.
Cool.
That's it for me.
What's the next one?
SOA at 21, 22.
SOA, you're next.
Cool. I'll stab the one that bit me with my rapier. And I'm assuming I get advantage on that. That is a 19.
Yep.
For 4 points of piercing damage.
Level 2. Level 2.
All right.
And then I will use my bonus action to inspire. Scald, I guess? Yeah. You're
Okay.
inspired.
What, D6?
D6.
Awesome.
All right. Next up, from above,
Yay!
three kinkus float down.
Interesting.
They glide. They can't fly.
Yeah.
I give kinkus.
I just
little
mean Kenku's coming at all is interesting.
bit. You guys knew that they were kinkus.
There's Kenku
Yeah.
tracks in the beginning. So
I get that.
The goblins are going to be kinkus as well.
I get
So.
that. I'm just saying it's interesting. Jeez.
I just wanted to make sure.
manner in
which
I'm
you
always
said it.
yeah. That was my concern. I was like, wait, I thought it said.
No, you told us.
Right.
This is why I was asking the manager about Kenku in the area at one point in time.
Right.
We're all very shocked that it's Kenku's, considering it took us, 8 hours to hunt down the frickin' minis
Right.
this week.
And this is why, because if you guys hadn't gotten to a fight, I don't want you guys to be frustrated that we didn't get to the fight.
No worries.
So we're gonna go my left to right, front, back to front. So Kenku number 1 is gonna attack Sark with his scimitar.
Hey, number 1. Nah.
Nat 20.
That's fine.
Nat 20.
I asked for it.
That's gonna hurt.
This is gonna get.
It really isn't.
It's a scimitar.
6 times 2.
That is 5 points of slashing damage.
Did you roll twice?
I doubled it.
Oh, okay. It looked like a 5 from here.
Yeah.
That's why. I was like,
The next one is going to take on SOA. No!
is that a second nat
That's
20?
another nat 20.
Oh my god. Morgan. TVK.
I'm afraid.
That's too funny. That is
How much
too funny.
damage did he do to you?
5.
Oh.
I got low one.
3 points of slashing damage.
Oh boy.
One of the few weapons that makes sense. A scimitar
Yeah.
with slashing
Oh, yeah.
damage.
Totally.
Yeah, right.
Right?
Yep.
And
Trying to disable
then...
us, which is not going to end well in a moment.
Yeah.
L, they're going to attack you.
Of course. Because I moved.
Well, I rolled randomly on that one. That's going to be a 18 to hit.
Yep.
2 points of slashing damage.
At least you're hitting.
Yeah, you definitely hit it.
Definitely hitting everything.
You're hitting them.
All right, what's the next on your list?
11 is Sark.
Sark, you're up next.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
Okay, I'm good.
I can't wait till I can start throwing really crazy shit because of his flurry of blows.
Mm-hmm. Well, one of those is coming out now. So I'm going to punch the Kenku and then double kick the dinosaur.
Nice.
So we'll do the punch. That's a 10.
That misses.
Yeah. That's the right. Here's a 20.
Wow.
Nat 20 on one of the kicks. And a 16 on the other one.
They both hit.
So it's 27 and 16. Here's the nat 20.
Not bad.
10 points of bludgeoning damage.
For one hit? Yeah.
And then the second kick is 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
Play more monks, kid. I was so bummed with my game that I was playing.
Yeah.
The singular game that I had as a player.
Mm-hmm.
And I was playing a dope mercy monk. And those shit. It just fell apart, man. I was so disappointed. Well, I think there's misunderstanding about the type of game I was expecting and what they were running. So it happens.
All right.
So
But yeah.
Who's next?
Otherwise, I'm just staying put at this point.
who's next on your list?
Patrice at 9.
Nice.
Go ahead. Patrice.
I am going to. Patrice is going to cast Bless
Ooh.
on Sark and SOA and Scald.
So
Nice. That's a D4, yeah?
Sark
That's a D4 on all your attacks and all your
SOA.
saving throws.
and Skull. This company is the best Amazon D&D company that there is. CZYY.
Mm-hmm.
They make the best D&D stuff. Matt's got a really great wheel of like damage range stuff. These fucking rings are awesome. So
And I'm going to cast
Very cool.
Shocking or Sanctuary on
okay.
L.
Oh,
Nice.
family, so you understand, I have a personal house rule that allows any spell casting. There's no restrictions on as long as it's a bonus action and an action. Internet, don't kill us.
Yes, please don't.
We know that it's not raw. It's just better.
It is. I find it better. And what does Sanctuary do?
Sanctuary, that if a creature is going to attack the warded creature, they must make a wisdom saving throw, or on a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
And who's got Sanctuary?
L.
All right.
I like how I inadvertently made them all protected.
But
of you.
if that warded creature makes an attack or casts a spell that affects an enemy creature, this spell ends.
Okay.
And I'm going to come over here.
Okay. Next on the list.
5.
Yep.
L.
I rolled like shit for the lizard dogs.
Apparently.
Natural 1.
Nice.
No modifier.
Oh my god.
I went pretty high extremes. 21 and 1. Remember?
Solid.
If I move to here, can I hit the Kenku and this in a line? If I'm right here?
Oh.
I don't know if it's far enough
Yep.
out of the door.
No,
is the
you're
issue.
Nice.
you'd be fine. You'd be fine.
Cool.
Nice.
I wonder what's about to happen.
Right?
Oh, are you doing that thing again?
Small entry, large exit. This is why you carry tampons and maxi pads.
Oh,
That's not why I carry
He's
tampons
gonna-
and expense.
He's gonna step around the side of the Kenku that dropped down, twist his ring on the inside of his finger, reach into a pouch, and just flip his wrist at it again. He's gonna use catapult. So I need a dexterity save for the Kenku and the dinosaur.
Nice.
Kenku first, please.
I just want to be kicking a dinosaur.
11.
So your sanctuary's gone.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
What's your spell
In
save?
that case, the dinosaur doesn't need one.
Spell save DC?
15.
So the Kenku failed.
Yeah. So
Which
the
means it
dinosaur
takes
doesn't
the
need
whole
one.
hit.
Oh, okay.
Because it stops moving if the creature fails the dexterity.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, okay.
If the Kenku passed, it would have taken damage, and the dinosaur would have taken the damage.
I'm still sad I don't get to kick the dinosaur into a speeding bullet.
So
That
wait
would've been
a
cool.
minute.
Wait, how does that work?
Wouldn't it?
So if it succeeds,
So
it deflects and keeps
it
going.
glances off if they dodge it.
Right.
Otherwise, they just take the whole shot.
Yeah. Otherwise, it stops in their belly.
That's freaking cool.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's not an overpenetration thing. It's
It seems like on the failed save it would keep going, right?
I
But
think.
Not rules as written, it seems.
that's weird.
Weird.
That is a weird spell. I like it. Murder
Yeah,
the
me too,
Kenku,
actually.
please.
Yeah.
Can you please just make it dead?
There's not a lot of hit points. To be had.
One point for Max.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Did you roll 4-4-3?
887.
887.
So
Yeah.
you don't need to add that up.
Yeah, but
That-
we need to hear it. We need to hear it.
It's 23.
23. Yeah.
23.
Yeah, as he does it, he just goes, ow, and flicks his wrist.
What does it look like when it hits?
It's the ball is just surrounded by the same silver light that Ali uses for most of his spell stuff. It just catches him straight in the neck, right on the side.
The right side?
Which side, left or right?
I feel like it would catch him like right in the trachea and through.
Well, is it going to
Well,
splatter
so, like-
me or is it going to splatter
So
him?
is it like so the Kenku? If this you're coming from this angle, where on me is it like coming and penetrating straight
Like
through?
right here.
Okay, so a very familiar sensation, Sid.
As someone
As
else's blood.
warm blood just sprays across you. You thought you were done with this,
Right.
as you have retired, but just Kenku
Semi-retired.
blood, and then a little bit catches Sark on the back. You feel wet droplets on your metal posterior, or as they like to say in the special warfare community, your posterior chain.
I heard L throwing shit again. That's all I know.
Yep.
So that one's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Patrice
next?
exclaims, Haven's Grace! Something as a neck just opened up in front of his face.
Well, but it wouldn't have opened. It would have just about the size of the ball. You would have just seen a hole the size of the ball bearing, and then explosion coming out the back.
That's so much worse.
It is. It's fucking terrifying the first time you see that, dude.
Yeah, and my character is sufficiently terrified.
When Skald,
What the fuck is going on back there?
when Skald sees it, he looks at Elle and he goes, "Tight."
You would have seen. You would have seen something
Totally
similar,
used to this kind of
you
stuff.
know?
Yeah.
What's next? So I believe it's now
I think.
Sid.
Sid,
What is Sid
yeah.
at?
4.
4.
Yeah.
And then
Then the dinosaurs.
Yep.
Okay. So
Dino Dog?
I don't think I have anything bonus
Well,
action.
she's
So
Dino
Sid's
Dog.
gonna take her fingers and take the Kenku blood across her chest and like war paint across her.
Yes! Yes!
As Skald sees Sid do this, he looks at her and he goes, "Tight."
And then
We're slowly turning into half an 18 here.
Right.
I'm gonna move. Yeah, she's gonna move here.
You know that show comes from an actual name of a military unit, right?
I think I missed. Yeah.
SF.
So I'm gonna do a-
So you got flanking right there. Yeah.
Got
So
flanking.
you gotta be there because this is a wall. So you can go here.
Yeah, you can sneak
You
in.
can't
Oh, this
stand
is
there.
a wall.
There's a wall here, but
okay.
the door's here.
Okay.
So you can get there.
I was just twisting the.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so you can
Sorry,
get past
I-
the tail.
Yeah.
Oh, you're fine.
I thought straight lines. We're good.
Remember after
Okay.
minis have very long tails.
Yes.
They're awesome.
Okay.
Great.
That
Excuse me.
makes it even less. I'm gonna use a straight line, and Sid shoots out her hand, and basically, like the mini sees, you see 3 spiraling, green coppery jets come out and kind of in a line, and I'm gonna need both the dinosaur and the Kenku to make I believe it's a dexterity saving throw.
I don't think
You
you'll
think
be.
you can-
You won't be able to do that.
Can't
You won't
get
be able to
the
hit
wall.
both of them.
Okay.
So
okay.
you can hit both of them, or you can hit this one, but you can't hit both of
Okay.
them because if you would have to go here.
Well, be a
or
line
here.
too. I'd get everybody then.
Yeah. So if you're gonna
I'd
cast it,
kill
you
everybody.
can only go that
Okay.
way, or that way. You won't be able to get.
Yeah.
You know.
You're
Okay.
going to get here or.
Then let's
that house.
move back. I'm gonna change spells then.
No, that's fine.
I was here, right?
Yeah.
Close enough. Yeah.
Okay.
No, you were here.
Okay, that's fine. We'll just stay there. Okay, instead you see a coppery so where the chamber that you saw Sid pop the diamond into bursts into light, and you see a coppery green sphere form, and blast at the what are they? Dinosaur
They look
thing.
like lizard dogs.
lizard dog.
I haven't created a name for
I
them
need to
because
make-
they're not. I pulled a stat block, but they're not from them.
That is an 11.
11 misses.
And I think that's my turn.
All right. It is now the lizard
That was
dog's
a sad
turn.
roll.
Yeah, it was.
So Sark. No!
You did it again?
I did it again.
Yeah, you did.
Wow.
Yeah, you did.
I'm gonna go get more drinks
TPK.
now.
Oh,
Oh, this one's going to hurt.
Sark's gonna.
13 points
Oh,
of
fuck.
piercing damage.
I'm unconscious.
Holy shit.
I shouldn't be celebrating, but I am.
I am. Because he came out unscathed after curb stomping the last thing that we
That's
fought,
true.
So I'm
Yeah,
kind of
no.
happy about that.
Okay. SOA. That is 21.
That'll hit.
And you take 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And now we're back to the top of the round.
It's SOA, or Skull. SOA's on deck.
So
Does that spell stop when I'm incapacitated?
Oh, I need to spend a spell.
What spell?
bless.
Bless.
No. I don't think so. I'll look it up.
No, because in Critical Role, it affected death saves.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's yeah. I think that
That's the
and
whole
checks
reason
out.
why I was
Merc-
asking.
as we can now we can prove from last session how much we love those shows. Mercer is almost always correct on
Almost
on
always.
numbers.
Yes.
Pretty much always.
I will take his judgment over mine
I
any day.
am going to.
Nothing against you.
I'm not a mechanics DM.
Mercer's amazing.
He's also spent like.
Skjald sees. Hey, Skjald sees this happen, and his right eye, which is the only eye you can see, his brow furrows, and the pupil of his eye grows to encompass his entire eye. Right? Goes completely black, and it's not like his eye goes black over. It's like there's a hole in his head that is pitch black. And he holds his free hand out up towards the ceiling. How high is the ceiling?
15 feet? 20 feet? Something like that?
Damn.
I hadn't thought about it. What do you need?
I have a 10-foot range on this. 10-foot radial range.
Okay. So that means that if you put it up at the ceiling, it'll come down 10 feet from there.
Right.
If that
Question: what's the range on your spell?
Like
whatever
60
the-
feet, yeah.
The door's like there's a doorway right here. So you
Yeah,
can
but
do
it only has a 10-foot range.
But you can put it on the wall above the door, and then it has 10 feet from there.
Yeah, but then I
Instead
can
of the
only
ceiling.
get one or two of them. He points his hand towards the ground between the two Kenku.
Okay.
And as he's looking at it with his hand out, it's like a pinprick of pure darkness appears right between their feet.
I'm seeing a theme.
And it starts to open wider and wider, and as it opens wider, these black tentacles come out. And I need a strength saving throw from everything that is within 10 feet of this point.
You fail.
That is not one of my allies.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I believe that's... Is that everything?
That's all four.
It's all 4.
Yeah.
I love when spells do that, when they specify.
DC is 15.
Nice.
So the Kenku fail. The lizard dogs fail.
So
The
all
highest
four
is
of
11.
them are now grappled.
Okay.
All right. I don't think they take any damage off of this.
That's still good
I'm
though.
gonna double check real quick. No, they're all grappled. They stay grappled until they can make a strength saving throw to beat my DC, or I let them go.
Okay.
Question: does grapple prevent?
Nope.
No, it prevents them from moving.
From moving.
Yeah.
But would they get reactions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everything
Prevents
stays the
them
same.
from moving-
It just moves their speed to 0.
Okay.
Moves their speed to 0. It
With
might give them
disadvantage
disadvantage
on
on
Dex
Dex, and I think on attacks.
So if anyone, so this is also for the family that may be unfamiliar. A grappled creature's speed becomes 0 and it cannot benefit from any bonuses to speed.
Okay.
The condition ends if the grappler
Just speed.
is incapacitated. The condition also ends if the effect is removed from the reach of, if there's some like a thunder wave or something like that. So that's the only thing that it really affects at this point
is movement.
is movement.
Restrained is the next level that
Yeah.
affects.
Right,
saves.
restrained.
This is the guy that's
Yeah.
holding you in spot around your
Right,
waist that
yeah.
you can still.
So like if you were grappled by something that has a tentacle, you can actually attack that creature while you're being grappled. You just can't move. So
then I'm going to
you need one of these.
I'm gonna get one of those for sure.
I'm going to swing at the
Oh, is that
Dino
a bonus
Boy.
action?
Yeah, that's a bonus action.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm going to swing at the
cool.
Dino Boy directly in front of me.
Perfect.
With advantage.
With advantage.
So that's going to be a 20 to hit.
Dirty.
Yeah, dirty 20.
Perfect. That hits.
That's going to be 10 damage.
You
No, I'm sorry, 12 damage.
slice this thing up pretty, just straight in half as the dog slices and falls to the ground.
And it was a 27 to hit and 10 damage.
Either way, it works.
Nice.
All right. So one boy's down.
Next up is
And I'm gonna move up to behind
behind?
the Kenku.
perfect.
Yeah.
You can do that.
And then the Kenku are on deck.
Fuck. I am what kid it's grappled? So that doesn't make sense. I'm just gonna attack the Kenku in front of me.
Okay.
Plus D4.
But I don't have a
You
D4.
hit it.
But how much did I hit it?
By a lot.
18, 3, yeah, 26
Yep.
for 8 piercing damage.
Nice.
Pencil. That's my pencil.
And then bonus action, I'll inspire. I think I'll inspire Sid.
Okay. Inspiration. D8.
D6.
This right now. Okay.
All right.
D6
Next
for
up is the
level
kin.
2.
Is the
I just don't
Kinku.
remember.
Kinku number 1 here is gonna sees that you're not a threat anymore. Is going to turn and attack Scald because you just sliced Dino Boy.
Mm-hmm.
That is, I'm pretty sure this misses, but that is a 9.
That misses.
And then next Kinku is going to take on SOA.
Damn.
Another
keep-
natural
Yeah, boy!
20.
Jesus.
Oh, Morgan.
I'm about to go down.
That is 9 points.
I'm unconscious.
The only reason that this is such a deadly fight is I just keep rolling natural 20s.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Oh, this is.
This is not this
Scary.
really shouldn't have been this big, right? But
All right.
all right, next up is L Sark. Sark, death saving throw, please.
It's just a D20, right?
D20
And a
or
D4.
less.
Yeah.
Nope.
Ooh.
Wow. All right.
Wow, like just missed. 9.
Okay.
Next.
Patrice. L's on deck.
Sid.
Patrice is going to cast Healing Word on Sark. So
Okay.
he gets a D4.
So you roll that.
So
Of course.
1 plus 5, 6 hit points.
1 plus
Yes.
5, so 6.
Sorry, I was confused it for a moment. Okay.
And that's a bonus action. And then I'm going to cast Firebolt at the dino in the
lizard
corner,
dog?
yeah.
Okay.
It's just going to be sideways.
Oh.
That's a 5, but I am going to use... It's more than a 5, but I'm going to also add in Favored by the Gods. I'm going to roll 2d4 to add to it.
Damn.
That's nice.
That's right there. You're gonna hit with all that.
Yeah, for sure.
So 2. That's 8
pretty
total.
tight.
He added with the dice.
That's
That's
sick.
awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, sorcerer ability.
Yep. So Firebolt is a D10.
God, for a cantrip, that's so. Firebolt and Toll the Dead are such great cantrips.
Yeah.
They are.
I got a 1.
Yeah.
All that for...
All damage points are good damage points.
That's right.
There's no such thing as
Unless
bad
they're
damage
coming at
points.
you.
When he casts Firebolt, he says, "By fire be cleansed!"
Nice.
All right. Next is
L.
elves.
Sid's on deck.
So L is going to walk up to where SOA is, reach into another pocket, pull out looks like a piece of fabric, and then lay it over where she got slashed and put his hand on it and it starts to glow blue, that same silver blue. And you get... That's not bad. You get 11 hit points.
Dang.
Cure wounds.
Yep.
$11, man. That's pretty good.
We're about to make some shit happen right now.
Next up. Or wait,
Can
anything else? Sorry.
I can use a bonus action to cast a cantrip.
You can use a bonus action to cast anything you want.
Well, I have to cast a cantrip because that was my last leveled spell.
That's
There
fair.
you go. There you go. It's
Did
gonna
you
be
use
a
one?
cantrip.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Catapult is a first level too.
Well, I knew catapult was the first level. You should have 3 slots. A little 2.
Not as an artificer.
Oh, right.
Half-cast.
Yeah, they're
I-
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ignore me, people on the internet. I don't know things.
Yeah, I get very few spells
do
because
drink.
next level I get a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna take the hammer that I usually carry and grab it just under the head of it and point the haft at the kobold that is in front of.
The Kinku.
Yeah, the Kinku that's in front of Sark,
Okay.
and then you guys see a series of looks almost like an electrical path and runes light up running down the haft of the hammer
Nice.
as I cast Ray of Frost at it.
Nice.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Nice.
That
Yeah,
that hits.
that's a 20
Yeah, I don't-
something.
Yeah. Just what you got on the dice is going to hit. Gadget Wizard.
For 6 cold damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 while it's also grappled, so that doesn't really matter. It could move 10 feet less than the 0 it could be for.
All right. Next up is Sid.
Sid's going to wind up with the same spell as before, and jet another spiraling sphere of copper acid at it. Much better. That is like 21 to hit, or 19 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Chromatic orb.
Yeah, 3d8, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm
Sounds
pretty
right.
sure.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
That cock.
And what type of damage is it?
It's gonna be acid damage.
Okay.
For 11.
You watch as the orb comes over and it kind of explodes on the side of the dragon that is snarling, or not the dragon, the lizard dog that's snarling over Sark's form, and you watch as the shoulder where it hits just begins to ooze away, and then you see bones and the innards of it working.
It's dead.
Well, they're not. In
All right,
play
I'm gonna
anymore.
use movement to. I can't force my way between the Kenku and Sark, can I?
You can get
No, you can't.
there.
I'll get here though.
Going that way.
This way.
Yeah, right there.
Okay. I'll get here.
Now we're back up to the top of the round.
Skilled.
Skjold.
So my eye went back to normal after I called this thing up from the earth. I look at the one on my left, and just a pulse of that same black goes through my eye, and one of the tentacles whips out and smacks the thing. That's 16 plus 7, 23.
Yep.
That's 7 damage.
It hits it so hard that it slams against the wall, and
Nice.
you hear bones crack as it slips to the ground.
And as it smacks the thing aside and it cracks it against the wall, I immediately just stick my sword straight out at the next one's throat,
Okay.
and do a thrust straight into its throat. That's going to be 19 plus 4
That
plus
hits.
7.
That hits, yeah.
Okay.
We're not gonna do the math. We're just gonna call it out.
That's going to be 10.
Tell me how this ends.
So my eye flashes black, the tentacle whips across,
Mm-hmm.
it smacks the thing in the head, throws it into the wall. The other Kenku looks up at me in surprise, and I nonchalantly put my sword out and just thrust it, not fast. I stick my sword in its throat.
Okay.
As I stare into its eyes
you-
with my one eye.
You watch the eyes of this Kinku, and that beat, that kind of a burly squawk comes out as the pressure. It's frozen in motion as you slowly press.
Yeah, I just
And slowly a drip of blood, which slowly becomes more of a flood, as you pierce
and you hear that audible gasp as the
Yeah.
last breath escapes through its esophagus, and then it slips off your blade.
And when it hits the ground, I allow it to just fall off the end of my blade, and I kneel down and I take the end of one of its robes, a piece of cloth of its clothing, and I wipe the blood off on my sword, sheath it, stand up, and start looking them over and
Before
Before we
searching
get
them.
to that point, we're gonna stop there.
Yeah.
We're gonna take our break because we've actually been playing for over an hour.
Woo!
So we're gonna take a real quick break and we'll be right back.
How dare you speak?
And welcome back to Campaigns and Concoctions. That was perfect.
Boy, I did not see that you'd started recording.
It's staying in. It's staying in. So now, as the bodies have fallen to the ground, the two that had fallen, Sark and SOA, stand up. What would the six of you like to start doing?
I'm gonna search the bodies.
Okay? So we'll get to you when you get a little bit better chance, but just keep that in mind.
Yeah.
We have cocktails being made, family, and we will give you descriptions here soon once the drink makers sit down.
Sark's gonna take a moment, look around, realize there's no danger, and just be like, thump. The fuck is in those rooms? And like push past Sid.
Okay. So as you walk through, the hallway goes for about 10 feet and then opens up into what looks like almost a kennel of a lizard dog. You see some bones, some strips of meat, and then along the wall you see what looks like a ladder that has been bolted into the wall, and above there it looks like something that everyone missed, or you really didn't get a chance to, but there's like some, it's almost like an aviary kind of thing, like a little walkway. It looks like up above there's a space where the kinkus can sit and rest.
I'm gonna climb up there and see if it goes back out into the main hallway.
So it walks and it follows, and then it stops. The plank stops right as the hallway ends. And as you look across the hall, you can see that there's a matching plank on the other side.
Am I at the ceiling?
Yeah, you're going to be brushing your head on the ceiling.
Okay.
Like you're actually stooped.
Crab walking through the hole. Okay, that takes away one idea.
Because kinkus are shorter than the average humanoid.
I'm not too stupid. I'm average height.
Yeah, kinkus are like L's height though.
What, they're small creatures?
They're I don't know if they're small, but they're like 4 feet,
Okay.
4.5 feet.
I'm a very tall, small creature.
I'd have to look in them. But
But I'm just gonna jump down from up there, avoiding friends.
Can I take a look?
No, I'll probably sit actually up there.
Okay.
I'll just wait and sit on the edge up there.
Does it look like anything was recently fed to the lizard dogs?
well, what are you looking?
Like fresh blood or meat or like
It's all over.
all over in there.
Yeah, this whole thing's a count.
But is it fresh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, your definition of fresh is going to
Okay.
be. I mean, they've had to eat. They've eaten today.
Okay.
Is the other side also a kennel?
Yes.
Okay.
Are there any bones that would imply whatever supplied them is dead, like rib cages or skulls or
No.
like arm and leg bones?
You're
whatever?
getting. Yeah. You're just getting. It's just like haunches and stuff like that. It's not. It looks like maybe pig, like pork or beef or something like that.
It doesn't look like the
It's not-
the
it's
people
not
we're looking
sentient,
for
no.
were fed to the
It's
dogs.
Not
Okay.
sentient creatures.
Oh,
And I'm
if
just gonna
there's
like
no-
observe while they dig through the humanoid bodies for the moment.
So Sid will come back out.
Did you go with?
I
Sark?
went Sark's way, yeah. So I'll come back out. I think our quarry still lies ahead. Is everyone ready to proceed?
Well, here we're gonna wait just a
Okay.
second
Sure.
because I'm gonna need Skull to roll an investigation check, real quick.
Oh yeah, he was gonna search for stuff.
Are you looking for anything specific or just kind of what's on there?
So I'm investigating them, right?
Yeah, at least that's what you said.
Yeah. So I'm looking for any identifiers, anything, symbols, stuff like that, and I'm also rifling through their pockets for coin, weapons, magic items. But I didn't do great. So you said investigation.
Yep.
That's going to be a 5.
You'd find 2 copper pieces, no identifying symbols,
No.
nothing like that. Is there anything anyone else would like to do here?
I'm gonna pull the bodies into one of the side rooms.
Okay.
Yeah, the moment they stop rifling through them, I'll start helping shove bodies into rooms and closing doors.
So we are going to make for you two athletics checks.
It's the one I don't have.
It's this one's purely strength based. That's why it's.
Yeah, I know. It's
Sorry, I shouldn't have set that on your notebook. My bad.
I'm sure I have coffee grounds on it too. It's fine.
$15.
Okay.
17.
Yeah, no problem moving the bodies. The kinku are ridiculously light. Like
Sark leaves those for Al. They're about the same size.
Like you can carry 2. Because they're avian and hollow bones and all that stuff. You're able to grab both the bodies of the lizard dogs and bring them in.
We'll just kind of kick dust over some of the blood. Not gonna take time trying to hide it. but
There's
just
not a lot
make
of
it not
options for
obvious.
it because it's mostly just stone. There is some dust and dirt, but not much.
Yeah.
Really, what it is the dust and dirt that you see are the tracks that you have been following. Because this is all stone.
Once they're done with that, I will give the piece of cloth that I found on myself back to Elle. And thanks.
No problem.
There's a little bit of blood stain on it.
And he just tosses it on the ground next.
Okay.
It's used now. He's the
I don't know if you needed it.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
No, I don't.
Patrice, how long does Bless last?
A minute. Go on.
Okay. Thank you. Don't know. I know there's certain like stuff like that lasts like 8 hours and stuff. So couldn't remember. Ugh.
Well, I guess we're headed to follow the tracks.
Yeah, let's just keep going, I guess.
What's your marching order, same as before?
Yeah.
As we're getting ready to start
Begrudgingly.
shuffling back into marching order, I'm going to hand Sark a potion of healing.
Okay. While you roll that, if John, if you would tell us what you made.
So I made 2 drinks. The one that Matt and I are drinking is mezcal, lime juice, Aperol, and hot honey syrup with a couple of dashes of Peychaud's bitters. Shook that up and double strained it, and then I flamed some rosemary, some fresh sprigs of rosemary, and tossed that in there. And then what Dustin is drinking is Atticus rye, Benedictine Aperol, and Demerara syrup with a few drops of the Old Forester smoked cinnamon bitters in there. And that one is garnished with an orange twist. Again, squeezed, rub around the rim, twist, but this time I put it on a pick, and I put a cute little edible flower twisted into it at the top there, so it looks like a little flower coming out of an orange peel, I guess. I don't know.
It's very pretty.
It's super pretty.
It is.
Super pretty.
And Curtis, if you would take a moment to explain what you made me, which is delicious.
So I was looking at drinks the other day, and I said, those are all of my favorite things. And I said, I want them to be in a drink
These
together.
are a few of my favorite
Exactly.
things.
So, and I wanted to call it like a dad joke, but my sister tells me that I'm not supposed to call it a dad joke because she loves puns too. So I gave her the opportunity to rename it, and she renamed it Take Your Punishment with a P-U-N capitalized. Take Your Punishment. And it's an equal parts drink. It's got Jamaican rum. It's got lemon juice, and there's right now I have 2 versions on the table. The one that I prefer is the one with the rhubarbo amaro, the zucca. And then the last ingredient is apricot liqueur. And then to sweeten it up just a little bit, I put a spoon of the syrup from the Luxardo jar in with the cocktail and a full dropper of Bitterman's Tiki Bitters. And I shook that up. Poured it over a big rock, garnished it with a lemon twist and a Luxardo cherry.
And then the one I have is without the
Without the rhubarbo, but there's a substitution of cardamom, which I would call it Chunar Light.
I am not Morgan is not a rhubarb fan. As much as he tries, he appreciates rhubarb stuff. It's just not a. Wow, I really succeeded in talking about myself in the third person there for a minute. I'm not sure how I feel about that. But yeah, thank you for the drink updates, gentlemen and peoples. So is it ladies, gentlemen, and non-binary hoes? Is that the proper?
Ladies
dudes and non-binary.
is usually what we
Ladies
like
is
to
a
go
popular.
with.
No,
Ladies.
there's a really good one that I liked. It was something. It was something for dudes, something for chicks, and non-binary hoes. And I was like, that's perfect. It's perfect for a non-professional setting. I'll have to look that one up. God damn it. I had it and I forgot it. But yeah, so now the marching order that we have set up is Sark, SOA, Patrice, Scald, Scald, and then Sid.
Yeah.
How's the lighting in here?
This one, it's dim light. About every 60 feet or so is not to the same quality, but a like a bracing structure that has been built that has flame lanterns, like oil lanterns.
I'm gonna go ahead. Sark is gonna go ahead and move forward stealthily again.
Okay.
I will also try to be sneaky.
Are you going to separate from the party again a little bit? So I mean, we can do just a big group stealth check as well.
At this point, Sark's not feeling like being separated from anybody.
All right, so it looks like everyone's gonna
Super
move.
valid.
Someone's holy shit, Jared, you have wonderful handwriting. As I look at my fucking chicken scratch, if I could get everyone to make a stealth check for me, please.
What to do is.
Dude.
I am not stealthing. I think Skjald is pissed off. I think he's really angry that 2 of his comrades went down in this combat.
You said this is dim light.
6.
Dim light, yep, so you get your +4.
Yeah, so that's a 25.
Okay.
I got a 16.
Okay.
For stealth, nat 1.
For a total of?
Probably 1.
What's your
Critical
dex
failures and successes only technically apply when I say they're.
Criminal
6.
settings.
6.
Raw states that they're only applied.
They
to
only always hit or fail during combat because there's times that even if you were to hit a natural 20 and your add, you still won't succeed. It's not always going to be successful unless it's rule of cool.
Right.
So that's how I roll.
Nat 20 -1 for 19.
See right there for a nat 20, that negative won't. See that's where like that's a rule of cool thing. You hit it, you might. I'm not going to have you subtract.
You might as well get it, right?
Do
Right.
you want to roll Curtis, or do you want one of us? To
He's
roll?
already rolled.
Did.
Okay. Sweet.
Because Curtis is very good at multitasking apparently.
Yes.
Better than me.
Oh, is this just the oil?
Nope.
Okay.
It's mixed with salt and pepper.
Where's the did you put some balsamic in there?
It did.
Perfect. Sorry guys, we have some very nice charcuterie board, and I have I must plug the what is that called? The Pressed Olive. It's a wonderful shop in Grand Junction, Colorado. That if you go there, it's on Main Street. Please go and support them. They are wonderful people, and they make wonderful vinegars and olive oils. Sponsor us, please.
Sponsor us.
Please sponsor us.
That's one that I really want them to sponsor because I love their shit. It's so delicious. I spend way too much money there every time I go to Grand Junction.
It is I got a 16 too, but what did you roll on the die?
11.
Yeah, I rolled a 9.
I rolled a 16 for a total of 25.
Yeah, I wish I could roll double digits tonight consistently instead of the 1.
Not allowed.
Making up
Except
for
for
it
last
from the
time.
other time. You know.
I'm taking all of them. I'm sorry, guys. See, this is the advantage of not rolling behind the screen.
Right.
It's also the disadvantage of not rolling behind the screen. I can't fudge. Right? Even though that's why sometimes I'll probably be rolling like, because I really didn't want that to happen. I didn't.
Alright, so what do we see?
As you keep moving forward, the tunnel continues to slowly kind of wave its way through. But eventually, as you look forward, you see a brighter area that seems to be coming up forward.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep on trucking.
Yeah, until we can widen out, I'm just going to keep us.
Well, the tunnel's about it fluctuates between 30 to 40 feet. So.
At that point, then I'm going to signal and try and move everyone
Into more of like a...
to split.
I would stick with L. Whichever side L's on, I'm gonna stick to.
That's fair. Okay.
Modified wedge. Okay. So after about a good 15 minutes as you're moving stealthily, you eventually come, if I get everyone to make a really quick perception check for me, please.
That's better.
Not for me. 8.
Nice.
I just need to bitch at my dice more, apparently.
Yeah.
20. Dirty.
Dirty 20.
9.
26 with an at 20.
6.
Nice.
8.
8. So the 6 and 8, you don't see much. They transition into a brighter light, kind of blinds you. But as you walk in, the rest of you see an area that is about the same width, but seems to have some sconces that have been built into the walls as torches have lit up. And you also hear the sound of running water as you look ahead of you, and you see that there's like a small creek that is running across the tunnel floor, and you also see what looks to be it doesn't look like it's a continuation of the tunnel, but it is an opening as the kind of the walls close up, and it looks like maybe there's some place that someone has stayed. And if I get everyone
Like a camp?
kind of.
Okay.
You don't see any people right
Sure.
now, but there are definitely signs of habitation in this area. It's about 100
Gotcha.
or about 100 feet long,
Yeah.
ish. I don't know. I'd have to look, but
Can I look to see if there's these tracks that we've been following kind of continue through here?
they do. This one is pretty because the light brightens it pretty easy
Okay.
to see.
I'm gonna go look at these signs of habitation you're talking about.
So as you walk, well, actually, you know what? As you come in through this side here, this is the
Okay.
south end. You walk up as you cross the creek is about, for the average sized humanoids, about calf deep.
Okay.
For L, it's a little bit higher. As you cross, you can see that there's a couple of spots where there have been some campfires, mostly here along the edges of the walls, and there's some detritus of like bones and meal remnants, as well as there's some, it looks like maybe some leftover pallets where people have slept.
Okay.
And then as you come in closer, you're continuing to move quietly. You begin to hear some voices.
Can I see anybody from where I'm at?
Because of the drastic, as you look into the cave, it gets really dark really quick. So that change really makes it difficult to see.
I can see.
Damn it. Is it like a...
Devil sight.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think that rind is edible on that one. Yeah, so you can see...
Oh,
I'm gonna
that
try-
cheese.
I need to try that one.
That was a good pick, buddy. That was a real good pick.
Sorry, family.
Oh my
we're
God.
snacking. We are...
Oh my god.
Right? Fucking
We're a little bit
Kerrygold.
behind the power curve on our time, so that's why we're snacking. You see a female kinku, a human male, that are dressed in the same attire as the kinkus that you had fought earlier, addressing a somewhat better dressed human woman. Oh, I was about to say, I hope I didn't miss that. Jeez.
I'm gonna kind of put my hands up and get everybody to sort of slow. Oh, I guess I'm at the back of the fucking party. I'm gonna try to get everybody's attention without making noise, without being too loud, and say, slow down. We need to. Obviously, I'm whispering, but I'm not gonna whisper so that the people that are maybe listening to this might be able to hear me. So I'm gonna say, slow down. There's a Kenku up there. And you said a Kenku, a human man and a human woman?
Human woman, yep.
Can we hear what they're saying at this point?
No. They're probably about 60, 70 feet away.
Okay.
So you can hear that they're speaking. They're not trying to be quiet, but
Right.
you cannot discern what they're saying.
Like the actual words themselves, yeah.
And now that he's
And I
pointed
let
this
you know
out,
how
can
far
I
away they
can
are.
I kind of see where they're at?
On the map,
Sure.
they're like up here.
Okay.
You guys are kind of like over here.
Is there anything around that I could hide behind?
There really isn't.
Fucking open ass
Pretty
room.
fucking open, yeah.
And is there?
Cool.
You said it's pretty much bright lit. It's
It's bright lit here in the cabinet you're in, but once you cross this threshold into where it's built, where it's kind of been, where the wall strings down, it gets really dark.
Okay.
It goes from bright light to dim light.
I thought it went in the drink.
Can I kind of try to? I kind of motion to everybody to hang back. I'm gonna try to get a little closer, and I want to like try to sneak kind of to the edge of the dim light.
Okay, go ahead.
Am I in the dim light at this point for my stealth check?
Well,
You are the dim light.
you would have
Not
to.
yet.
You would need to roll a stealth check to get to the dim light.
Okay, that's fine. That's what I want to do. That's not super great. That is a 13.
Okay. Yeah, so you're able to sneak up to the edge, kind of the lip, because it's the you know how like light kind of always bleeds into darkness. It's not the other way around. So you can see there in that transition area where the dim light begins. At this point, they're probably about 15 feet away from you.
Can I hear what they're saying?
Make a perception check.
23. Yeah, 23.
You hear the Kinku and the male human. They are. If it's gonna fall on someone's lap, right?
Yeah, might as well.
Just eat that.
The male Kinku and the female Kinku and the male. It's female Kinku, male human. They are complaining about pay and about the length of time this job is taking. Saying we were promised speed and we were promised efficiency. You were providing none of those. The woman, the female human, responds in the Havian accent, and she is saying, "You will work at my timetable, as we see fit, or as I see fit."
Interesting.
To which the Kinku responds, "You may want to reevaluate your position. Our masters are not patient."
So I will slink on back to my friends
Okay.
and kind of tell them what I heard.
And it's just the three?
That you would be able to see at that moment. Yeah.
What do you think the odds are on being able to take them alive?
What do you think the odds are on being able to take them?
That too.
Well, whichever one I'm punching will be alive.
I'm kind of shot for significant damage at the moment.
I'm not.
Yeah, I got some stuff as well.
Is anyone watching the rear?
I would be, yeah.
Perception check, please.
No, I feel like I would be too.
Go ahead.
That's a lot. 19?
Okay.
20?
Dirty 20.
21? Somewhere in that neighborhood?
Somewhere in that John doesn't know his modifiers neighborhood.
Uh-huh.
The two of you, like I picture Scald kind of like talking over his shoulder, so it's, he's not going to catch everything. Like Sid's watching, like,
Yeah.
so, but the two of you are able to hear the clank of people coming from where you came from.
And there's
And
nowhere to hide.
And the thing is, in the enclosed space, the sound travels pretty well. Right.
How far did we have to come down the hallway with no doors to get to where we are?
Quite a ways. Probably it took you about stealthily about 25 minutes. So unstealthily,
From where
it'd probably
the-
take about 15 from where
The doors
yeah.
were to here.
So we're gonna do a little, let me get this set up real quick, guys. If you would someone grab that for me.
It's yours now.
Okay. Hooray.
Kurt's just throwing food at people tonight.
Ah,
Being a dad.
first
Eat.
me, now
In the best
Jared.
possible way.
Like it.
Oh, I'll do this will be better.
I'm really liking this rye bread here. It's really delicious.
The map's very tenuous, so let's be a little closer with it. And then
Oh, yes.
I love the utility of using old Christmas wrapping paper
That's
to drop that one.
brilliant.
It's
That-
super smart.
that's
It is.
that's Nate.
Get it after Christmas and make sure it has the grid on the back. We'll pay like $1 a roll and
Yeah.
have map paper for
shit.
We have
Ever.
terrain.
Yeah.
PetSmart.
supposed to go in an aquarium.
Yep.
Yep.
It works.
It's
Great.
I was
It's fucking great.
I can't remember which Reddit subreddit I was on,
Yeah.
and they were like, guys, don't buy Dwarven Forge. Not that Dwarven Forge is
No,
a
no.
wonderful product.
Sponsor us, Dwarven Forge.
Please,
Yeah,
I need
for
it.
real.
I can't
This
afford
is
it.
fucking great. Yeah.
This
Alright, where are
was like a quarter of the price of what you would pay for a
Oh,
Dwarven
sure.
Forge
Yeah.
piece.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
And I don't have to paint it.
Right.
There you go.
So where are we on this map right now?
You guys would be here, right on the edge of the water. They are inside this here.
And then this is the way we came from.
That's the way you came from.
Okay.
So we just did a 180 for our perspectives. All can fit in the half space.
No, just put some in my hand.
Just put the cheese in my
Cheese.
hand.
Some bread,
And this will go well for you guys.
some meat.
Thank you.
The more cheese I get, the less enemies
food
you fight.
offerings to the Morgan god.
Great.
Leave the gum. Take the cannoli.
Right.
Well done, sir.
That's a good reference.
All right.
Shit, dude, it's not really a great place.
How
This is
close?
the stream that we crossed.
Yeah.
How cold is the stream that we crossed?
Very cold. It's underground water.
Okay, that's what I figured.
I wade into the stream, and I crouch down until just my eyes are sticking above the stream.
That's
It's about that much water.
I thought you should have came up to like mid-thigh.
Calf.
Calf. Well, that's a lot less.
That one might be able to do what you're trying.
Right.
Could lay down.
No.
And he's pro.
I know.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to get in the stream anyways, and I am going to crouch down, and I'm going to get as far to the wall on my left, so Skeld's right, as possible. Yeah. That's not me.
Too many mohawks, man. That's what I was going off of.
Mohawk.
My character's gonna have kind of a mohawk thing once I buy that mini.
Perfect.
Beanie.
So I'm just gonna crouch down over there in hopes that the sound of the stream covers up my existence a little bit.
Jesus.
Anyone else got anything they want to do?
Cave comes down to this.
Yep.
It's not an actual ledge. Okay.
I mean,
Right,
I want to cast a spell like right before we get into initiative order. If it looks like we're gonna
God.
get into initiative order. But that's about it.
So here's what we're gonna
I
do.
will say.
Patrice is going to
Hold on,
tuck in behind her friend.
hold on. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a real quick break.
Yeah.
Okay? You guys can plan things out, and then we'll come back together when you guys got everything figured out.
All right.
Okay.
back, everybody. I think we got a good plan going on. So just so they get an idea, the group is now seeing 7. It's 6 humans and 1 Kinku. The Kinku appears to be leading. And then inside the cave, there's a human, a Kinku, and a human woman. At this point, we're going to roll initiative.
I'm casting heroism on myself.
Heroism?
Heroism on myself.
I am nailing these initiative rolls, guys. Yes. I am nailing these initiative rolls.
I'm gonna walk better this time.
Ooh!
All I'm gonna say.
We're gonna be left outside and we're gonna die. This is gonna happen there, Al.
Yep.
Okay,
above 20.
I'll be with you. I'll be there
Cool.
for you.
You can
23.
save us.
I rolled the exact same thing.
I'm pretty sure I did too.
I did slightly worse.
I rolled really bad this time.
15 to 20?
15.
Okay, I'm ahead of you at 7.
Uh,
No, I'm at 15 too.
What did you roll?
23.
Okay.
How do you do splits, or is it our decision?
Oh, you guys can do whatever you want.
Rollies! Rollies! Rollies!
I like-
Rollies!
I love
Rollies!
rollies.
Rollies!
Plus 5 dex.
Rollies!
Nate first. That's an easy one for me.
It'll still make your rolly better.
You guys can decide on each turn what you guys do. I don't care.
I like rollies.
That's great. You guys decide what you want to do.
Because Morgan has enough shit to take care of.
10 to 15? 5 to 10.
5.
Oh, sorry.
7.
Whose is this?
Not mine.
Chuck it. Chuck it. It's garbage.
6 is pass away. And I'm totally practicing spelling your name right so I can do it more often.
At least I'm not like making people use the last name on a regular basis.
Brush and crap paint.
Dry brush still?
Yeah, a lot of it.
Okay.
Looks good. No, it's good.
Oh, whoops. I'm done.
I missed this part.
Oh, yeah.
It's like there's only 5 names on there. There's 6 people here.
There's 6 names. There's 5 spots.
So, first up would actually be the Kinku on the inside, but because their perception roll sucked, they missed you. So next up would be Scald.
So these are the only ones we're engaged with as of right now.
You see the Kinku that's in here
Uh-huh.
turn to see you.
Okay.
She just loses her turn.
About how far away are these folks?
Those ones?
Yeah. I almost said fucks, and then I started to say folks, and then I kind of said folks.
40, 45, 50, about 50 feet away.
Perfect.
What are these Faulkners doing?
I stand up out of the
Crick?
crick that is clearly not covering me up.
The creek.
Uh-huh. And
Hey, y'all, let's go down to the creek.
I draw my sword, and I look at them and smirk, and my eye goes pitch black again, and right in the center of them, a hole opens up, out of which tentacles come out, and I need strength saving throws from everyone.
You can do all 7 of them?
Yep. It's
Perfect.
anything within 10 feet radius.
Wow. All right. So, I'm going to go front.
Well, this is all I get. Like, I
front to
have
back.
2 spells.
Left to right. So, the back human.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. There goes all my good rolls. Strength, you said?
Yep.
3,
That ain't gonna do it.
5,
Nope.
That one.
16.
That succeeds.
Succeeds. Back human, 11,
Nope.
12,
Nope.
10.
Nope.
Kinku, 14.
Nope. 1 succeeds.
This is the only one that succeeds.
Oh, you
And
just
then-
super bacon.
And then what I'm going to do... I'm going to Eldritch Blast the guy who avoided being grappled.
Okay.
I'm assuming that Bless is gone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long does Inspiration last?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Is
That's
that
all.
gone? All right. Sorry, my eye, like something went in my eye right as I was about to roll my dice. All right.
Was the patch?
That's a natural 19. I think it's going to be like 26.
Yep.
What do I do for Eldritch Blast again?
It's a D10. No, a D12.
It's
D10. D10. I think it scales. We're only level 2.
It scales with more beams.
It's more dice.
Yeah, 1d10 is what it
target
says here. That is going to be a 10 plus 5. That's 15 damage.
You need max damage? Look at you.
So I draw my sword, I smirk at them, my eye goes black, the hole opens up, these tentacles come out, they grapple all but one guy, and as he slithers out, my smile vanishes, and I grimace, and I just hold my hand out, and one of my black darts of unmaking hits him directly in the chest, and like, it's not an explosion, it just hits, and then suddenly, where his chest was, it's not anymore, and he falls down dead.
I love it.
All right, I
15 is next on our list.
Reasons I never played a spellcaster before.
that Kenku is next. What does it need to make to try and
15.
15,
No, but
strength save.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope. All right, that's its action. So next up is going to be Sark and Sid.
The
Very
moment
pleased with
action
myself
breaks out, Sark goes sprinting in to those three.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 15, 20. How far are they from me now?
20 from right there. They're probably another 15 feet.
Oh, I can make it one turn.
You could, yeah.
So even the one in nicer clothes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to get a stat block for her.
May or may not need one.
No, I need one because it's going to be a contested strength test. Ooh, strength check. Where's my fucking...
Yeah, I'm gonna go just try and spear her to the ground. Run up and grapple for mechanics' sake. Since I don't have charge ability at the moment.
At the moment.
I don't have
Sounds like a
chargeability.
threat over there.
We'll see what happens. I'm just gonna... I don't know where you want Sark. Sark's standing up there.
Okay, contested strength checks.
I'm mildly terrified.
Holy shit.
I give up.
Did you roll another natural 20?
Yeah, you did.
On a strength check against you?
I'm using a commoner stat block.
Oh my god.
So
Oh
what's
my
your
God.
what's your roll?
Nate is going to
13.
rage
Okay.
quit D&D.
Sorry, dude.
He's been playing for a decade.
And he's done.
This is it. Oh my
Well,
god.
I can't grapple her, so my bonus action is to spend my last key for patient defense.
Okay, that works.
It's a good choice.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
That is... look, sometimes the dice gods smile on us, sometimes they clearly do not.
You know what it's doing? It's making up for all
It's
the times in this
vindication.
apartment that I have rolled like shit.
It's
Yeah,
vindicated.
yeah.
Okay.
So I'm probably in the middle of those three.
Yep. And they're the only three that are in there.
Okay, that works fine. And that's it. Sid.
Okay.
We're in almost the same initiative order, too.
I should have counted this out.
Mine's way
I
different.
moved up quite a bit.
Yeah.
We swapped.
That's not what happened.
Okay, that's gonna make it. Okay, Sid's gonna. You just see the copperish green and just copper colored ball, but it's a little different this time. And she just kind of it sits in her hand and she lobs it. It's acid splash. Need dexterity saves from. We'll do.
Where are you putting it? Because
Here.
it's a splash, right?
Yeah.
What's
So
the radius
two.
on it?
Just two. It's two guys within 5 feet of each other.
Okay.
So we'll do these two. The front
Okay. And what is it?
two. Dex.
So this one
Okay.
is an 18. And that one's a
make
3.
it. The Kenku fails.
Wait. Nope, it doesn't. Grapple doesn't affect it.
So that should be 1d6 acid damage. Well, I'm checking if I made it. Oh my god.
You missed it.
That's awesome. 3 damage.
Okay.
Sid's going to shuffle to here.
Okay.
There might be a mistake, but
Okay, so these three, well, they can't do anything right now. They are going to make strength saving throws of 12, 14,
No, it's DC should be 15.
15.
and another natural 20.
So one of them broke out.
Oh my god.
That's what, 7, 8 now?
7.
7 now.
This guy breaks out.
We need to write this.
I know, right? Like, there's markers behind your head, Curtis, if you want to like start like.
if any
tallying.
statistician wants
I
to
think we found
start,
out that these are all
There's
grease
two-
markers.
No, there's 2
Oh,
more
really?
that are wet erase. They're yellow and orange, but there's 2 more that are wet erase.
That's what it is.
What erase is okay on there?
Okay. Let's see, you're 7. So, I did that out of order. So the Kinku's going to go. No, he did roll. He failed.
Yeah.
And then 7. So the right hand, the left hand, my left hand side is going to go. They're going to roll 15 and 14.
One succeeds. The 15 succeeds.
Okay. Next up is Patrice.
Patrice is going to follow Sid, and he's going to cast Firebolt at the one on the right side. Over there.
That one.
Yep. That's a hit,
That definitely hits.
which is a D10.
nice. Must be good.
Oh!
There you go.
As he reels back to cast Firebolt, he says, he pulls across his tattoo with his right arm, and as he's doing it, there's some like sort of like, you know when a lighter starts to spark, a little bit of that in his fingers, and then it fully launches out of his hand when he says, "By fire be cleansed."
And it's just the 10?
Just a 10.
Okay.
Just max damage.
He
Just max damage. How dare you.
he drop that guy drops to his knee. He's pretty messed up. Next up is going to be the woman, and she dashes. So for 60 feet, she moves away from Sark.
Do we get an attack of
You
opportunity?
do get an attack of opportunity.
Nice. Can you grapple as an attack of opportunity?
I was thinking the same thing, but I didn't want to say
It's a
it out loud.
specialized action.
Interesting.
At least that's how I remember reading it.
That's the nice way of saying shit.
Yeah. Oh, no. I wish I had Sentinel, so I could just punch her and make her stop moving.
Right.
12.
That's her AC, isn't it?
12 just hits.
That's fine.
Because the commoner stat block is 10, but she is wearing armor.
There you go.
9
Nice.
points of bludgeoning
What
damage.
type of damage are you doing?
Bludgeoning, non-lethal.
You knock her unconscious.
Perfect. So you do have Sentinel.
She turns around and just like back of the head.
I was thinking of that so much.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, that changed the next chapter's plan.
Whoops.
It happens.
All right.
It happens. It actually
don't
doesn't
feel
change.
that.
It doesn't change the next chapter's plan. It changes about 3 chapters ahead.
I
But
don't feel bad after those.
Right? Right?
no, you're
Seriously.
fine. That's part of being a DM. Right?
Can anybody decode what I wrote right here?
I can't see
MBS 20s.
Morgan's BS D20s. Yeah.
Morgan's
Morgan's
BS.
bullshit 20s.
Morgan's bullshit 20s.
That's fucking great.
Maybe I'll never fudge a dice against you now.
Right?
You don't
Not
need
against
to.
Curtis.
I don't
Fuck
deserve
you.
to have dice.
So, fancy lady's unconscious.
Okay, who's next?
That's why it's at 6.
Next up is the inside human.
Okay.
No, 6. SOA's next. Yep.
Okay. So, I'm going to follow Sark into the cave.
Okay.
And then when I get in there, I mean, what do... Right, like we have the unconscious person, and then where's the Kenku? Where's
you have the Kenku, and they're all within 5 feet of you. The Kenku and the human.
Okay. Do I use a spell here? Yeah, I'm gonna dissonant whispers the human.
Okay.
I love it.
Is the human within,
We are a
both,
scary
within 5
party.
feet of both of them?
The human is within
Yeah,
5 feet of
reactions.
everybody.
Yeah, but
It's a save. It's not a.
so I need a wisdom save, please.
You're a very scary group of people.
We want to be.
11.
And the gods.
Fails. 4, 5. So that's 10 psychic damage, and the human has to use its reaction to run 30 feet away from me, or whatever its movement is.
So it's moving towards the back of the cavern.
Okay. And then bonus action, I'll inspire Sark, since Sark's the other one in here with me.
Okay. Next up is L.
Kill your old mini.
It's the whole point of it being there.
Pretty
Right.
much what I was planning to
Yeah.
try to do anyway.
I didn't like you to begin with.
Right.
He's gonna hold out the haft of the hammer
There's something
again.
in there.
To see the same pathway run down it, and he's gonna use Ray of Frost again.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's a 19 plus 8.
Yep.
Just hits.
Those 27s, you never really know.
Right.
And that's 8 cold damage, and his movement is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay. Anything else, L?
I'm going to walk over to the entrance over here. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, right about there.
Okay. The inside human is going to come back, and he is going to make a scimitar attack against Sark.
Disadvantage. I have
Nation
haste and defense up and
Yep.
running.
Natural 1.
Yeah.
Nice.
There's the balance.
18 was the other one.
I noticed.
Morgan's totally valid ones.
It's what we expect from you.
He doesn't stab himself, so.
I wouldn't give for like parry or riposte right now, whatever the one is for when they miss you.
Right.
But you
Oh,
would,
yeah.
you would take a reaction which you've already used.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I'm still sad.
Yeah. So, back to the top of the round. It is now the inside Kinku's turn.
Little fucker went faster than me.
You know, it was 24, barely.
Yeah, I know. Because I didn't roll a nat 20.
He rolled a 19.
I
so-
rolled
or
an 18.
She rolled a 19, so she is gonna make her. Let's see here, two scimitar attacks against Sark.
Both at disadvantage still, because I haven't gone yet again.
Right.
The first one,
Thank God.
Oh, shit.
21 to hit,
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
14 on the die.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a +7, so I'm feeling okay. Like,
Yeah,
I'm still
that's-
like, well, that sucks.
Right.
So that first attack you take, of course, 4 points of slashing damage. Second attack, that's a bit better. That's gonna be an 8.
Whack. Is that a nat 1?
No, it was
I
a.
was gonna say, tell me you rolled a
Two.
It
2.
was a
If that told
3.
me you rolled a
3.
2.
I've rolled 2 nat 20s on disadvantage. At another
It's
table.
fucked up. It's fucked up.
I've also rolled 2 nat 1s with advantage.
Right, right.
Yeah.
None of this surprises me about you.
It's called drop.
Yep. Let's see. That one's more than 10 feet.
This one's on one knee.
Yeah. I like slowly start walking forward, walk maybe a total of 5 feet forward, and as I'm walking, I hold my offhand out again and I shoot another ray of darkness directly into the one that's down on one knee.
Okay.
That's gonna be a 9.
No.
So it misses, and
frustrated, my eye flashes, and the Kenku gets hit with a tentacle.
Okay.
That's going to be 16.
That hits.
All right. That's a D8 on that one, I believe. That's going to be 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Not too shabby.
He's dead.
Nice.
They don't necessarily have highest hit points.
Yeah.
There are a lot of them.
Yeah.
All right. So next up, because I did this way out of... Oh, no, the Kenku. He's dead. 15. Sark and Sid.
Sid's turn.
Yeah, go sit. Oh, my turn?
Sark's turn. No, Sark's turn.
Okay.
You go first.
Well, the Kenku that just punched me, I'm gonna punch or stab me. I'm gonna punch twice. I'm still doing non-lethal at this point.
Okay.
Because they weren't really allies, or potentially not allies at the moment. So, attack, martial arts, bonus action. I don't have any more key points. 23 and 15. 22 and 15.
15 just hits.
Nice.
Beat him up good.
Get him with that monk shit.
Nice. It's not bad.
8 and 7 for a total of 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Punch him right in the beak.
All right.
Key points.
Sid yells. Patrice, into the cave. Scald, hold to the plan. Let's fall back. And she's going to lob another acid at the closest approaching person. So dex save for this guy.
16.
Pat makes it again. No, that's a different guy, but he makes it.
Okay. Next.
And I'm gonna actually. She's gonna hold to the plan and fall back further.
This side is what acting next.
Okay. They need to make strength saving throws. 14 and a 5.
Nope.
And then...
This guy is free.
That's right, yeah.
But he's got like
5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to dash out.
Nice. Smart. Smart kid. Smart kid.
And then these two are the next in previous
He's
initiative.
going to
order.
make a strength saving throw. He fails.
I don't need it.
How's it going over there?
It's good. I'm good.
He has 10 feet less movement than normal.
I'm glad you said it because I was going to
great.
say it.
It's pretty great.
Good old Ray of Frost.
Just enough.
Yeah. He's going to fire his light crossbow at Scald.
Is your thing concentration?
16.
Nope. So he shoots at me, and I've got... Oh, I don't have my new gauntlet yet, do I? She's making it. I have my pauldron, though.
No, you don't. She's attaching. She's attaching.
She's
it.
attaching it. Son of a bitch. All right, so I just kind of go like... I do the little, like, shoulder twitch, and it just flies past me. As I just... And I'm not even looking at him. I'm still looking at the three
Yeah.
that are caught up in my shit.
Next up is Patrice.
Blindside too.
Patrice is
Yeah, that was the
gonna-
blind side.
Patrice is going to do the same motion again. He's going to say, he's going to swipe his right hand across his chest, pull some sparks, and say, "By fire be cleansed," and launch it at the one that's right in front of Skeld,
Okay.
which is a D12. That's going to be 17.
That hits.
Nice.
And it's a D10.
Everything freaking hits.
That's a 9.
I have another 10 of me deflecting stuff.
Right, yeah.
The fireball hits him and it begins to cook, and the armor that he's wearing just kind of encapsulates him and just melds onto him as he dies.
Nice.
That's new. He backs up next to his friend Sid.
Fancy lady is unconscious.
Yes.
SOA.
How far is the other one away from me at this point?
Both of them were within still bit. So you guys are here. So basically, it's here where Kinku and Dude are gonna be like here. So like you guys are next to each other and next to each other.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I know I wasn't anticipating you guys charging, so I should have, but
I will use vicious mockery on the human.
okay.
What do you
so
say?
I need a.
Yeah, you do.
Y'all are so fucking
You have
dead.
to say something.
Y'all are so fucking dead.
Nice.
Oh, that's what you
Wisdom
say.
save. Yeah.
12.
Yeah, okay. Woo! So 4 psychic damage?
You kill him.
Yeah.
mocked him to death.
Mock him to death. And,
you told him he was dead.
normally, he was warned.
Right. In the act of the killing.
Yeah. And I just look at the Kenku and I'm like, I'd yield.
Okay, next up is L.
Can I get to the other side of the Kenku from them? If I stopped right outside the entrance?
He probably could.
25 instead of 30, though.
Yeah.
He's got them little legs.
Probably not.
Okay. Can I get into melee range with
Yes.
them? Cool. In that case, I'm going to try to kneecap him with my hammer.
Yeah. Nice.
Cold stuff.
It's flavor on the non-lethal bludgeoning.
Yeah, that's an 18 plus...
Yeah, that hits.
Dustin, you have to roll below an 18 today.
Does a 25
Except
hit
on initiative.
at level 2?
Fun fact:
that's
a
5
Tarask
damage.
has 26 AC.
Okay.
Of course.
Now we are back to the top of the order. The Kinku is going to reach out and grab the ankle of the lady. You guys watch him as he reaches down. She reaches down to a ring on her finger and she snaps it, and she casts Misty Step with a 30 feet back the other way, and then she picks up the woman,
Damn.
and then they exit through a door.
Nice. Very nice.
I don't know. I mean,
If I dash, I have 80 feet of fucking movement. I don't care.
You can certainly try.
Yeah, I was like, I'm really sad I don't have a second key point right now.
Right. So it's me next?
It is your next, yes.
I didn't see any of that because I'm not looking that direction.
Yep.
So I use my tentacle to
Thwap.
bludgeon this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna flap my tentacle at it.
Surprisingly, like one of the few that hasn't taken any damage.
That's been 24.
Yeah.
That's gonna be 9 damage,
Okay.
and this is not trying to kill. When I use the tentacle, I'm not trying to kill. I don't have a choice with the Eldritch Blast. That's gonna kill shit.
No, you can choose.
No, I
God
can't.
doesn't.
Skeld cannot choose how his Eldritch Blast does damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to shoot the one that's directly in front of me with my Eldritch Blast. That's going to be a 21 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
It's a D10. That's going to be 10 damage.
Okay. They're
And
both
that's it
still
for me.
up.
Yeah.
Barely. Next up is going to be Sark and Sid.
I'm going to sprint for the door. Just open it. If it's not open.
So as you get to the door, you hear a creaking sound, and you look up and you see like a mine elevator taking them up.
Oh, fuck.
I'm proud of you.
Oh, this was gonna happen if you guys. It was gonna happen quicker if you guys didn't take her out.
Knock her the
but
fuck out? Yeah.
I just have to be inventive about it.
I'm going to use my action to light a torch and set it at the bottom and close the door.
Nice.
Actually, wait, is there one of the, like, lamps? Right
No.
there?
Kerosene lamp.
Damn. Because it's totally just like, think, poof, whack, Just angry. I'd walk 10 feet back.
Next up is Sid.
Sid looks over his shoulder. There's nobody left alive
Nope.
in there.
And you see Sark, like, stomping back towards you.
Fuck, let's finish this. And she, like, charges forward. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to lob another acid at these guys. So another,
Okay.
2 more deck saves. Why not?
15 and 3.
3 fails, 15 makes. Who was who?
So 15, 3.
3. That guy takes 2 damage.
Nice.
Feels good.
Next up, those 2 are going to make strength saves. Oh, there's another natural 20.
All right.
Mark it.
He's going to double dash away. That guy's you just hear him screaming, oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! I should have taken this job! Next up is Patrice.
Can I say something to my compatriots in this moment?
I should have killed the last guy.
Because it's 6 seconds. Right?
Yeah. No.
In technical,
One
it's
word.
only the same
One
3
word?
seconds.
3 words. 3 words.
Okay.
All 1 syllable. Don't kill him.
I will aim a firebolt at his knee. Like a firebolt.
Not his
I used to be an adventurer, but I took
Until I took
firebolt to the knee.
I was thinking the exact same.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna get right with Sid, and I'm gonna shoot a firebolt. That's an 18.
Yeah, that is.
That's a 1.
He's still up.
All right.
So you hit him in the knee, but he's still like, ow!
He's like,
Question.
Answer.
How fast is this elevator moving?
You don't know.
He closes the door.
Unless Sark has said something, you don't know that there's an elevator.
Okay, I'm going to run over to the door.
Okay.
How fast is the elevator moving? This mine shaft elevator thing. Right? It's only had 6
Is
seconds.
it like a click, 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 click?
Oh,
or is
no,
it
no.
like a click, 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 click?
This is definitely an emergency move. So probably about 50 feet.
God damn it.
It's
Okay,
cooking.
never mind.
It's cooking.
I have
can't
Misty
ask
Step
questions.
once a day. I was gonna teleport up there and kill the fucking Kenku. But no.
Trust
Anyway.
me, the Kinku's probably going to kill you.
Yeah, 2 attacks. Go, watch out.
Okay.
So you're down the hallway looking up at the elevator.
Yeah, I'm down the hallway looking at the
So
elevator.
you see that Sark had lit a torch that is doing absolutely nothing.
Oh, I don't expect it to. I just,
It's going to
Sark's
irritate their eyes.
frustrated.
Just annoyed.
They're going to get to the top and be like, I got allergies now.
Are there any torches in this section? Are there like lamps?
There are, but not many. It's really because it's in here it's dark and dim.
I'm just moving towards one of the oil lamps then. I'll be back in a moment.
Yeah, okay, I'll follow Sark.
Okay.
It was worth a shot, right?
L.
I'm back in the cave. Can't get close enough to do anything there, so I'm just gonna walk back to see what Sark and Usway are doing, I guess.
Okay, back to the top of the round. Now it's Scald.
All right. I start stomping towards this last person who is tangled up in like 9 tentacles at this point, right? And as I'm stomping towards him, I say, if you knew what was good for you, you'd ask for a parlay. And as that happens, I use my tentacle to whack him in the back of the fucking head. That's a nat 1. I miss.
Normally, there's consequences with a nat 1.
It's got 10 feet of range. It can't hit anything else.
True.
It flails, and it totally deflates my attempt at intimidating this
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Like, I was going to ask to roll intimidation after smacking him in the head, but I don't think that's going to happen
smack him in the
now.
head.
No, I
yeah.
didn't smack him in the head.
Next up is Sid and Sark.
However, in an attempt to...
Have you used your action?
no, I have not.
That was bonus action, yeah. He doesn't want to use his action, though, because his action is Eldritch Blast, and he doesn't... He just...
I cause fear.
Okay.
Needs to make a wisdom saving throw. That one?
I'm pretty sure all those other ones offset it.
So, you ever watch Flight of the Concorde?
But what does it do?
He's afraid of me.
Okay.
It's
Well,
pretty straightforward.
Not every spell does
Yeah.
what it says it spells. Like Chill
Yeah.
Touch.
You're not wrong.
Chill Touch does not do what it says it does.
Yeah.
He's frightened of me until the spell ends, which is up to 1 minute. So you've watched Flight of the Concorde? You remember the Business Time song?
Nope.
No? Where he's talking about he's trying to get his pants off, but they get stuck around his ankles, and he turns it into a sexy dance. That's what I do with the flailing tentacle. It misses like a motherfucker, and I just look him dead in the eyes, and like my eye goes dark, and my voice booms and shakes his bones, and I say, "Yield!" And he's frightened of me.
Okay.
All right.
So next up is Sid and Sark.
I'll just go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to go ahead and... This doesn't affect me. I can go into this shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to take action. I'm going to get next to him. That's all I can do. Or...
Yeah.
Yeah, here.
If you're dancing, you can go wherever the fuck you want around him.
I just don't know if he can... Whatever. If he takes attacks at me, he takes attack at me. Cool.
Well, as long as you don't enter and leave.
Yeah,
fine.
you're fine.
I'm going for one of the oil lanterns to pick up and walk back towards the elevator.
Yeah, fine.
Until someone stops me, I'm going to throw it on my torch.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the same.
It's not your turn.
Oh, I thought it was.
It's the human's turn.
Sorry, I forgot.
The lone human.
Oh.
Is that nat 20?
Add it to the list, bitch.
I don't appreciate being called the beach.
He's going to take the attack of opportunity as he moves 30 feet away.
Because he can't move towards.
He can't move towards
Scald,
Scald anyway, so
yeah.
he wasn't going to.
So you can...
Womp
So
him.
I take an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, you do. Womp him.
Also, what does fear do?
He has disadvantage on checks, wisdom
Nice.
checks, and then he can't move closer to you.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Yeah,
9.
not all of you.
Miss.
I missed him.
So he's running away.
Alright.
How far is he? 30
At this
from
point,
there.
he's 30 feet from her.
Now where are we at in
So
initiative?
Yeah,
at this
Patrice.
point, it's down to Patrice, but there's no one. So 30 feet away from Sid at this point and running away.
Am I next?
Oh God, no.
How far down the line am I?
So we've got
SOA,
Patrice,
Venue.
SOA-L, Venue.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot a fireball at the bottoms of his feet as he's running off.
Because
Okay.
30 feet away from me is not far enough for him.
No, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's a 12.
For a fireball, that hits.
Firebolt. Yeah. That's a 2 damage.
All right, that's it. Cooks him down.
Alright.
He's going ah because his feet are burning.
Non-lethal fire damage.
Non-lethal fire damage.
I might have to put some limitations on it.
Yeah, right.
Shit.
Yeah.
I only do it because it's bludgeoning.
But we're going to stop right there. We're going to take a break, and we'll pick up with all that here in a minute. Welcome back, everybody. Campaigns and Concoctions. We just did a total... So we weren't joking when we put a list here. Morgan, the DM, had a total of 11 critical dice rolls, 9 natural 20s, and 2 natural 1s. I've never rolled, I think, that many critical successes or failures in total at my time playing in this apartment.
It's like one
So-
combat.
Yeah. It was two combats.
Two
Let's
fights.
go.
2 fights.
We have beverages. What is the new beverage, gentlemen?
The new
Delicious.
beverage is something I made up last week called You Like It a Juice. It involves 1 ounce of elderberry juice, 1.5 ounces of 151 rum. This we're drinking Lemon Heart 151. It's got 0.5 ounces of Suze, which is a gentian liqueur. It's
So
super
good.
bitter.
Super bitter, super delicious.
It's on the finish for sure.
0.5 ounces of Velvet Falernum, which is where the ginger is coming from. It's got 1 spoon of Luxardo cherry juice. By the way, never throw out your Luxardo cherry jar until
No,
you use all the syrup. It's so good. It's got 0.5 ounces of lemon juice. It has a lemon twist for garnish over a big rock, and it is super good.
Speaking of beverages, if one of the people who are not blocked in could give me a glass of water, I think that'd be very much appreciated right now. But as we roll around now, what would the party like to do as combat has ended?
I want to search the body of the guy killed in the cave.
The human?
Yeah.
Okay, make an investigation check, please.
I'm
Either of
gonna.
you stop me from setting the elevator thing up?
No, I just let you do whatever the fuck you want to
I'm
do.
gonna go with you until you try to throw the lantern. I won't do anything.
16?
Yeah, I open the door and reach back like this, and the torch is on the ground.
Okay, hold on real quick, guys. For you, Matt, SOA, you find 5 gold pieces. You find a roster of names that are separated into the Kenku and the humans. And on that paper, there is like kind of like a letterhead with the title of Ring of Faces.
Cool. Did Elle come in here into the cave?
Elle's walking with.
You want
Sark.
to walk past.
Okay. I'll walk over to Elle and found a roster.
Do you recognize any of the names on it?
Do I recognize any of the names on it?
You do not.
I do not.
No one appears to be local.
We didn't get any information on the names of the people that might be missing.
No.
We kept
No,
asking.
you did get a list of names.
Yeah, we
Oh,
got
that's
those
right.
names. Yeah.
They don't match up, right?
Nope.
Okay. So I give Elle the list and I pocket the gold.
While this is happening, I'm gonna walk out to the guy whose feet were set on fire. I'm assuming he's unconscious.
Yes, he's unconscious.
So I walk over. I move my tentacles to where he is. I use my tentacles to grapple him. I put my hand on his chest and I pump 1 hit point into him.
Okay. What would you like to do?
And then I turn to Sid and I say, Sid, you want to chat with him?
Who's paying you?
He rolled an intimidation check. I believe you actually get something with that being a half orc.
Would fear drop after he goes unconscious?
Huh.
You would know. It's your ability.
It's a spell.
No, I think
So look at if
How
you
long
look
does
it
the
up.
spell
For me.
affect?
I should get double
minute.
proficient, or I should be proficient in it. But we moved that into
I had a
perception.
item that I made for everybody that I can't fucking find.
The paper left, I saw you set it on your cart.
You're proficient.
Yeah, but we moved that to something else. So
Oh,
not-
did you?
Yeah,
We moved it to the perception.
perception.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yay!
I'll take it.
So for a total of?
Less charisma.
No, 24.
Yes. He quickly answers the Ring of Faces.
What the fuck is the Ring of Faces?
The mercenary. He tells you. Thank you. He tells you it's a mercenary company.
It doesn't say that it goes away if he goes unconscious.
It's fear.
Cause fear is
Cause
the
fear.
spell. It puts him in the frightened condition. And according to roll 20, the frightened condition says disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight.
It's
Can't
concentration
willingly
that
move
lasts
closer.
up to a minute.
Yeah.
So
I just wasn't sure if it would have dropped because he went unconscious was what I was wondering. So it should still be active.
yeah, it's coming up on its end now. At this point, very quickly. A minute.
I cast it 6 seconds ago.
We're out of initiative order now.
Yeah, and I immediately walked over there.
I know.
So it's been another 6 seconds because he was 30 feet away.
But as the interrogation's going on,
Okay.
It's coming up on an end.
But that should have helped with the ability check against.
It wouldn't because it's Sid's intimidation.
If I'm in line of sight, he has disadvantage
He
on
doesn't
all
roll
ability
anything
checks.
because it's an intimidation check.
He doesn't roll back against the intimidation? Okay.
Not in this case.
Okay.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. She rolled
Yeah.
a natural 20.
Oh, gotcha. I was busy looking up my shit. I was trying to help really hard.
I got it covered, John. We're good.
All right, fine. Then I walk away.
No.
And I walk away.
Yeah.
Where are the people that fell into this?
And he points in towards the cave. There's a door. I don't know where. There's a door there.
Do you mean the elevator that goes the fuck up?
No.
Okay.
I don't know where. There's a door in there.
Patrice, go check for a door. Have Ellen Sark help you.
Okay.
While they're doing that, I rifle the rest of the bodies.
Okay. Make me 3 investigation checks.
Okay. Pretty sure I have a +0. Sure do.
L, can you,
an
we're supposed to,
18.
something about a door. Can you come, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm a little shook up. We're supposed to check out for survivors.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
Yeah. Okay. I'll be with you.
Can I hear this conversation from where I'm at?
It depends. Where are you?
I went back in to start rifling the bodies that were in the main cavern.
So they're in
Probably
the
not,
cavern.
so I probably
Yeah.
can't hear it. Okay.
So they're still.
Yeah,
Was that
yeah.
55 feet
50,
away?
60, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, what was the organization called?
Ring of Faces.
Ring of Faces.
2 18s and a 9.
So you find. I don't have one written up, but you find a contract
Okay.
that is just basically. It's a basic. Something you'd actually be fairly familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
It's a basic mercenary terms of service.
Okay.
For
Does it say Ring of Faces on it?
it does say Ring of Faces. That you will be part of a company providing Soldier of Fortune services for an unspecified amount of time on the island of Haven for 50 gold pieces.
Does it say who the contract's with besides the Ring of Faces?
It does not.
Doesn't say the second
It says
party.
it does say that it says who you would report to, and I don't have a name.
That's fine. That's fine. So this is one of these individuals' contract
Yes.
with the Ring of Faces.
Yeah.
Not the Ring of Faces contract with whoever they're.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Do I find anything else?
You do find 8, 10. That'd be a total of 25 gold pieces.
Nice.
And then light crossbow, bolts, scimitars, whatever. So you get three of. So I'd say three 28 bolts. And a gold chain.
Nice. Like a necklace chain? I put the chain on.
Okay.
I knew that was coming. I knew that was
We all
coming.
knew that was coming.
Oh yeah, I know, right?
Has John played a character that didn't take trophies?
Absolutely not. At one point it was skulls.
Yeah, like I also remember, like you had a character where the
I took pinkies
no,
at one time.
you added a name to your name
Every
time you killed something.
Oh,
Yeah.
you went custodies.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Every time I killed something that was
Your name got
relatively
longer.
important, my name got longer. Yeah. So I'll pick up all this stuff and like kind of pile it. Like I'll take like a cloak off of one of them.
Okay.
Pile all this shit in the middle of the cloak and then just leave it in the middle of the room and walk over to find these three.
Okay.
I'm gonna. As Sark goes to throw the lantern in, I'm gonna. Sark, we need to at least figure out where this goes before you burn it.
I hang it on the inside and pick up my torch.
Okay. So L, Sark, SOA are in the cavern. You're
I'm
kind of-
following L around a little bit.
And then we need to go see if we can find survivors further down.
Okay, so what are you looking for? Are you gonna do it here in this cavern, or
I'm gonna go look for any door I can find and open it and see what's in it.
okay? Go ahead and make an investigation check. Since you know you're looking for a door, because there doesn't appear to be one, you get it with advantage.
Okay.
Get the 20. Get the 20.
That's better.
Which is impressive because the first one wasn't bad.
But not a
I
natural
can't see
20.
the next one. Oh, not bad at all.
24.
So basically, you're kind of doing one of those. You're rubbing against the walls trying to find, and all of a sudden on the as you're looking in, if you were looking towards that door, that's the north end where the elevator is. On the west side, or the
Yeah, that would be west.
yeah.
North, west.
Sorry, my brain. I needed the mountains for a minute there. I passed my land now, guys. I swear to Christ, I wasn't a lieutenant. As you're kind of, you feel a slight depression, and then as you kind of press on it, it clicks, and then you hear that grinding of stone on stone as it kind of recesses in and pulls away, and then as you look in, you can see just kind of a mixed group of pretty ragged people, mostly humans, but a few Goliaths, a few Sea Elves, a few Tritons.
How do they look?
They look a little worse for the wear, but they all stand up.
So nobody's on the brink.
Nobody's on
Okay.
the brink, and as you count, you find all 50 of them.
Nice. I immediately start handing out rations to people.
Okay.
And if anybody looks like they've got any open wounds or anything like that, whoever has the most egregious one, I'm going to walk up and give them one hit
So
point.
it looks like most of them aren't at that point yet.
Sure. Okay.
They're just hungry,
Yeah.
thirsty.
What's the time scale? Is it like about a week? Since the
Been
whole
about
thing?
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
I was like, I passed my
Yeah, that
water
sounds
scanning to
unpleasant.
find more. I'm just
Yeah.
filling them up. And
It's not that hard to find. There
I mean,
are
there's a
some.
creek right there.
There's the creek, which for those of you who know, like this underground water is pretty clean.
Pretty clean,
So
yeah.
you're not gonna nothing's
Moving
really.
cold underground water.
Yeah.
and-
And it's not a sewer.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
The company's supplies are here in the cavern, so there's some stuff. It's pretty easy to find them.
are there any packs, desks,
They're
personal kit laying around
they're
here?
in this room yet. Go ahead and make another investigation.
Okay.
check.
All right.
I'm shepherding people out of
14?
the room. They're holding.
So we'll get to that in just a second. As you go around, you find an area that seems to be that has a little bit nicer materials. It does look like maybe it was the woman.
Yeah.
You do find this.
Nice. It's physical, guys. I got a physical thing. When I find this, I stand up and I snap my fingers. 'Cause that's how I do shit. And light starts to emit from a point directly above me on the ceiling. And I assume that gets everybody's attention. And I say, it says, Madam Janvier. As agreed, we have supplied you with troops to support to overthrow the harbor master of Haven. Understand. Take our agreements, shall we say, seriously. They're requirements that will need to be met if you are to stay something you're initially successful. And it's signed Santor Maxwell.
Does that name mean anything to me?
Roll a history check. Actually, anyone who wants to can on that one.
Patrice would roll.
I don't think I would know.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
10.
Okay.
So roll a frickin' 19.
I feel
15.
like I should roll this.
22.
Okay.
12.
Okay, dice agreed with me.
No. The answer to everyone is no.
Nice.
That's fine.
DC 25?
DC of 35.
Oh, jeez.
I made that one just strictly impossible. Sometimes it's, hey,
I have to ask.
Facts.
Even-
Sometimes you roll for fun.
yeah, even with 9 natural 20s, you guys put a whooping on all of my baddies. So
Yeah, we did.
sometimes I need a W, right?
Yep.
The DM's job really is to lose, right? So
I don't know. I feel like you're winning.
sometimes you need a win.
Well done.
As the people are getting ready to leave, I'm either having them write their name or writing their name for them if they can't.
Okay.
So we have a list of everybody that was in there.
Well, you already had, so you did have a list
Yeah.
of names. So
maybe just check them off.
Yeah. I'm just comparing two lists.
okay, cool, perfect, yeah. So after all 50 of them come through and write out, you
50?
have a matched list.
I'm gonna.
Kids.
No, it's all adults.
Okay.
I'm not that. I don't.
Please don't.
No. You want to see Morgan really turn into a real life murder hobo? Fuck
Right.
2 kids.
Well, we did that during that other campaign. We changed the whole campaign changed because Nate said kids, and we all were like, "Well,
Yep.
now we got to kill some witches."
Right?
Yeah, right. We were like, no.
Now we had other plans.
I believe when he said that, my whole demeanor changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like the whole
But it
mood
was
changed.
the whole table was
Yeah.
like, okay, let's go rescue these fucking kids, right?
We don't even really like kids.
Yeah.
No.
We're not going to let shit happen to them.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's extremes at this table. You either love or you're just like ambivalent to kids. So you've matched the list.
Yeah.
You have all 50 of them. You have a few items that you have found. What would you guys like to do?
I want to get these people the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
and I want to
let's
take
get 'em out of here.
Patrice's way out so that we're not trying to shimmy these people up a fucking rope.
Yeah.
As we're counting all that, does that count as a short rest?
Yeah, we can count it as a short rest.
Sweet, I'm rolling a hit die.
Song of Rest, I'll roll the D8.
Okay.
Or a D6.
And then I'm getting my key
He's the
points
only
back.
one that's missing any hit points.
Or I'm missing
I'm
hit
still
points.
down a couple.
John, you missed any hit points?
Nope.
Anybody rolling it?
Three people took massive hits.
Anybody rolling a hit, I get to add 6.
Nice.
I'm
Yes.
at max them. That's happy.
Patrice would like to walk
3,
over to
4.
the individual that he's
I'm-
slayed
oh,
with
no, I'm
a
good.
firebolt.
Okay.
And he assumes he's face up because he hit him in the front.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna.
Actually, hold on.
He's gonna.
I will tell you in a moment. Where my d10s go? There you go.
It's a good thing to roll a D100 on.
You got
Face up.
What do you do?
Face up.
The frames.
What does he look like?
So he's a caramel-skinned male human. He is early 30s-ish, clean-shaven, long, kind of a dreads that are tied back into a pony, scarred face. So he's seen his fair share.
Does he strike me as being from Haven?
No.
In any way, shape, or form?
No.
He seems foreign to me.
Roll a history check for me real quick.
That's a 17.
take a picture if you would, please. I'd love to get pictures of all this. So
I'm gonna hang it up.
You know.
I'll take a picture once I hang it up.
You just because of being a native of Haven, you recognize this person as a member of a citizen of one of the city-states of Wudan.
Okay.
It's the continent that's directly to the north of Haven.
Okay.
In the northern hemisphere of Libarth. The city-states are magiocrities that were one of the major schools of magic were founded, and they operate independently from each other, but the principalities work together as kind of protectorates of each other. But they're very small compared to the rest of Wudan, where they battle kind of nomadic tribes. But he would be one of the members of or a citizen of one of those principalities. The hairstyle is what gives it away.
Okay.
It's one of the few human societies that wear dreads. Most of it is from the quote-unquote monstrous tribes or nations, like, say, the Legation. So that's what gave him away. That was a pretty good history roll, so...
Awesome.
Patrice would like to kneel down, and he's gonna, if the eyes are open, he's gonna close them.
Okay.
He's gonna put his hand on his chest, and he's gonna say, "Everybody has a dream. Everybody has a dream. Yours is not like mine."
Nice. That's good. That's great.
Do any of these adults look like they could handle themselves in a fight?
Roll an insight check for me.
19.
There's a few. It is Haven,
Yeah.
so most people can at least scrap,
Yeah.
but it looks like maybe you've got a few retired sailors here.
Cool. So
Yeah.
I grab the weapons and I hand them out to people.
Okay.
And I say, we're going to get you guys out of here.
They're quickly taken.
Cool.
Everybody grabs something.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
grab something. So we're going to move kind of quickly here because there's really nothing else for you guys in this. You know.
I want to try to get Sark to follow the elevator up with me, if we can.
So it would require some rock climbing. There's no
I can't call it back down. Yeah.
No.
Gotcha.
There's there doesn't seem to be any kind of thing there. You get the sense that maybe what it probably was is like they had a sitting stone and they had someone up there. So it's operated from up top. Think the elevator from Kingsman, the new one, where
Gotcha.
you have to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but instead of like some sort of mechanical, it was probably a sending stone.
Gotcha.
Do we have any idea where this might exit?
You are quite a bit north of the city of Havenhouse.
Are we in the jungle area?
You're in the jungles. So you guys are probably about 3 or 4 hours directly north of Harbor House.
Gotcha.
As soon as Sark sees it's going to take more effort than, like, walking, basically, Sark's going to be like, we have plenty to come back down here for. Let's figure out how to basically lock this door from our side.
Okay.
Okay.
I will... Got a handle on the door? Or is it like a ring, or...
It's just kind of a flimsy, just to separate the area from the...
Is it open in or out?
It opens in.
Okay.
L, make a quick nature check for me. It's the closest I can get to like an engineering check, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair.
Damn. That's a 24.
You figure that there's, with enough force, that you could probably cause some, with the magic uses you have, probably cause some sort of rock slide. Probably best to make sure that everyone's out. You could probably even collapse this whole complex with enough force. It may not be something that you guys can do right now, but it could possibly be something. is this an idea that you two share with the group?
I'll probably ask if there's anybody that thinks they have enough left in them to at least pull some of this roof down and mess up the elevator.
I can try.
Wait, this is going to be something different.
Yeah.
So I need Scald, SOA, and Sid all to make insight checks for me real quick.
Not me.
Okay.
Also an 8.
Okay.
11.
Okay. Sid, you get the idea that maybe you might want to extract some external help. Like, normally in this case for someone like you would want to use like maybe an engineer or something like that, like a military. You know that Haven doesn't necessarily have a military, but maybe there's something that they could use because this was an attack on the city. Maybe that's something you could bring up to the harbor master. Maybe, it may be something that later down the road it can be secured, but right now it may not be the best option if you guys are burnt out. So
Yeah, all I can really do is I can temporarily flood it, or potentially cave the thing in on myself.
Let's.
The door slides. There's a hidden door, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I just use mending on a part of the frame to attach the door to the wall?
well, you can do that on both of them. On any of those.
That's pretty brilliant. Yeah,
It's really good.
Oh my god.
like that.
But I'm just gonna, as we're leaving, I'm just gonna go through and mend
roll
behind me.
a D100 for me, but this is going to be that's a pretty broad window. That's fucking impressive.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
20.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
That was you needed to get between 0 and 65.
There you go. Yeah.
There was a
You were asking
65%
if we
chance
could
that you were going to
secure
fucking
the
succeed.
area,
That's a
basically?
brilliant idea, dude. I really like that.
So as soon as I see
No,
Elle
no, no.
doing this in the back,
Something else.
follow with him. You and me in front. Let's get these people
No,
back.
let's get
We'll
them outta
come
here.
Back tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
Finish doing whatever.
we're going to move pretty quickly. There's really you guys have really
Yeah.
taken care of everything. It takes you about 4 hours to get back. What do you need?
The prisoner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
Well, if you point it out, Sark's gonna be like, rope.
There you go.
Yeah. I mean, right? Like, it sounds like the group he's a part of is trying to
That's fair.
depose of the harbor master.
Yeah.
So,
So
I
you
wonder
guys,
what that's worth.
Yeah.
so you head back.
Yeah.
You make it at this point. The sun is setting
Yeah.
as you reach back to Harbor House. Good luck trying to keep track. Everyone, as soon as they get back into town, they're
going home.
they all
That's
head.
why I have the list.
Yeah.
You know.
Absolutely. They're going home.
But you get back to Harbor House. The human assistant's not there, but Hubert is in his office.
The big couch.
So what do you guys do?
I'm gonna walk over to his desk, put the list that they signed, as many of them as I could. We found them all 50 matches the list you gave us. These are their signatures, at least the ones that can write.
Okay. And how much was it that he
5 gold a
5
person,
gold? So
plus the platinum for finding out what was happening.
250.
he reaches into a drawer. You can see he's a little bit ragged. Like you can tell that it's a release as he kind of relaxes to, this is probably the biggest thing that he's ever had to deal with.
Well, for so far.
Yeah. As soon as he relaxes and sets the money down,
So that was
I was gonna
50
be like,
people, right?
don't relax yet. It gets worse.
It gets a lot worse. There's a group down there that we tangled with, and we found this letter, Scald.
Yep. I hand it to him.
And he reads that just the first name and he puts it down and he sits back and I never would have thought. Vivine Yanvir.
Yanvir.
She was my opponent in the last election. That is interesting. I'm assuming you guys just kind of tell him what has taken place.
Yeah. Give them the
The
membership
prisoner
list
is
that we have.
stretched across the couch and just kind of sitting there as I'm just Behind the couch, staring down at him, waiting.
Do you share the contract that you
Yep.
find? Well, as Haven is a city that welcomes all, I can't necessarily begrudge someone for making coin. And he walks over and, surprisingly deftly, he pulls a dagger out from behind him, his back, and slits the bonds of the prisoner. Your name, son. And he gives him his name. And says, well, normally Haven is a forgiving place. Don't ever show your face here again. And he pulls out 5 gold. Says, and he throws it on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
That should secure transport to somewhere. Leave. So, you have successfully found the people here. Received payment. I, at the moment, don't have any work for you. However, Harbor House tonight will be a place for you to stay. And then wherever you choose your meal and drinks for the evening, and he pulls out 4 platinum, they're on me.
Is that on top of the 5 platinum?
That's additional.
Okay.
You get the sense that this is payment for information.
We just got tipped.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how much did we total get?
41 gold,
This
6
is before
silver,
Starbucks
6 copper, and there's a
Got it.
spare copper.
There's some platinum.
250 gold.
Right.
That's just this. So
That's,
it's the
that's
5
split
platinum.
between us?
Yeah.
Okay.
The gold that's easily splittable
Yeah. There's
is
so it's-
41.
yeah.
Platinum's not so easily splittable, but
But it's 5 platinum apiece.
Are we?
So it's 5
We can do
platinum.
math later.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, do we want to
41,
do a
6,
slush
6.
fund, or do we want to? Everybody would want to keep track of their own money, right?
I don't know, you motherfuckers.
Oh, this is more Matt asking than
Yeah.
SOA.
We'll have a player conversation like that.
That,
offline.
or maybe we can have a money chat in the Discord
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
yeah.
But wherever you guys go, you have plenty to pay for a wild, interesting night.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything of import that y'all want to do tonight, or you want to go down for the evening?
I'm stopping by the office.
What is it that you want them to? You want her to know?
I'm gonna, when I get there, I'm gonna talk to Lucille and say we may need that sending stone. I don't know if this is not so an emergency, but this is information that I think he's gonna need to act on sooner rather than later. Another party already knows, and it's fairly big information.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give her everything that we found about the complex down there.
Okay. So she sends it off. She asks you to leave the office real quick. So she has a quick conversation, and then she comes back out to the main hall. At this point, she says, "The boss says good work. He needs to do a little digging. The name Maxwell, Santor Maxwell, does ring one of his bells, but he needs to go into his personal files and." He'll get back to you when he gets back to you. Normally, Haven, issues around Haven aren't his concern. But this does sound like something.
Yeah,
So stick around. Stick around.
it'll do. And I'm gonna head out to wherever we decided to go for dinner.
Okay. Anyone have anything else this evening they would like to do?
I'm going to head to the blacksmith before I go
Okay.
to dinner to try and pick up my coat.
Yep, coat's there. Your coat's ready to go. I believe it was... You
I
still
already-
have a few more days.
Yeah, I already
before-
paid for the coat. I paid upfront some.
You paid 10.
Yeah, against.
It was
do you remember?
65?
65. Okay.
I believe.
So I'm gonna
Thank
wait
God we
until.
record this.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna wait until I actually pick up the gauntlet
And that's
to pick up
about
the rest.
So
And that I think it was like another 2 days or something like
it
that.
was a week, I believe she said.
I offered to pay her more to speed it up.
That's right.
Yeah.
So that was 3 days. Yeah. So 2 more days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyone got
and then-
anything they
and
would
then
like?
go to dinner.
Anyone else?
Patrice is gonna, when they get back to Harbor House, he's gonna let everybody go into Harbor House, and he's gonna stay outside for a bit. He's gonna work his way around to the back of Harbor House.
Okay.
There's a spot where he goes, and he's going to get out a small chisel-like device
Okay.
that is bronze, and he's going to scrape off just the smallest.
You're gonna attempt to.
He's gonna scrape off. Attempted to. This is a thing he's trying.
Trust me.
Okay.
You're gonna attempt to. So before you go there,
Okay.
as everyone goes down for the evening, you now level up.
Nice. Yes.
As you
Hell.
attempt
Yes.
to scrape off, because it's the skull, right, that you're attempting to scrape?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Sark's gonna spend. They go to dinner. Sark's gonna take some of his money and just wander Haven for any orphans or kids that he finds on the streets and just start feeding them.
Roll
for
a
the night.
D100 for me real quick.
92.
You find 9 kids that they're not all orphans, but they're, so you give them however much you want.
Yeah, so
So,
he goes, buys food, takes them to kids.
so you, Patrice, as you come around to the back of Harbor House and you see a few of your previous scrapes, you go in and there's something stopping you. You go again. And as you go to strike, bright light flashes in front of you. And then the world goes dark. You hear the sound of a crackling fire. You smell the strong musk of a rainforest after a tropical storm. You open your eyes and you find yourself sitting across from a creature, humanoid in shape, horns like a ram spiraling from its head. You can sense deep power strumming from them as you sit in a clearing of a rainforest. In a deep, rich voice that is neither masculine nor feminine, son,
I am here.
why do you suffer so?
Things that have value require a cost. And
Self-imposed cost can be a distraction. You are here for a purpose,
he straightens up.
but your purpose is wandered.
Tell me more.
You are to protect, not to spread my name.
He sits back and his shoulders relax. And he help me do it better.
And with that, the fire flares. And in the darkness, you hear that voice say, enjoy a little bit of chaos. Discomfort is change. But live some, child. Sacrifice is not all. And then you open your eyes to find yourself flat on your back. And then as you look at the skull, I need you to roll an insight check for me real quick.
Jesus.
No way!
That's gonna be I think a 12.
That's much better than the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a 2 in the glass.
You recognize the shape of the horns is what you see here on Harbor House.
So the skull has
horns coming off the side.
And they were always there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Patrice stays there for a bit on the ground.
Okay.
And he just kind of rests in that moment.
Okay. Esway. As you go down for the evening, after you fall asleep, you find yourself walking deep, rich green grass. To your left, surf striking against a white beach. As you look down, you see spiders. Massive spiders. You are walking, your perspective is about 100 feet off the ground. You're moving to the west. Eventually, as you're slowly walking, see a familiar structure. It looks like the ruins that mark the entrance of the Triton and Sea Elf domain here in Haven. Unlike in your time, there seems to be a thriving community. Instead of only being a space where Tritons sun themselves, here they seem to be making a home. As you approach, they come out to meet you. As you bend down, hand outstretched, a shadow quickly moves in from behind. The small folk are terrified. Make a quick perception check for me, please.
17.
The small folk appear very much like the image that's described from El and Skald that they saw on the disc. Kind of like de-evolved Eldrin. They turn and run towards their home with a small stream running in front of it. You feel your body turning. You've come to realize that you don't have real control over this body that you're in. You turn and straighten. You see a massive structure moving towards the area where you're standing. You begin to move to the north. After 3 large steps, you realize running it's asinine. You turn and watch this monstrosity. It appears to be a city in the sky. It moves past. Eyes locked on its passage. The massive structure hits in a distance. A cloud of something, dust, debris, you're not sure, begins to move your way. You turn your back to it. The heat rises. The pressure hits. Everything goes dark. You awake in your room, covered in sweat. And that's where we're going to leave off this week. And we'll pick up in 1 week's time, everybody.
Nice.
Yeah!
Very, very nice.
Thank you, everyone, again for coming with us on this journey. I hope that you've enjoyed tonight as much as the rest of us have. That was a lot of fun. Feel free to... hey, what do you guys think is going to happen? What do you think about SOA's dream? What do you think is going on with Patrice? We've got so much going on. Hit us up. The Instagram's the easiest way to find all our links. Instagram.com. You can hit us at Campaign Concoctions Pod. You can also... I found out this today as I was making stuff. You can just Google Campaign and Concoctions, and you can find the Anchor page, anchor.fm/Campaign Concoctions. You can You can leave us a voice message there, or you can also find the link in the Instagram, get on the Discord, chat us up. We'd really love to hear from you guys. With that being said, though, thank you, everyone. We all hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.